What the hell is going on out there, man? Little reverb never hurts anybody, man. It's the pub. It's Sunday, man. It's 106.6 The Blast. I got my Cody starter kit on today. I do have on the afro and the pajamas.
Yeah,
I haven't got to you yet. It's not your turn. I'm not even done introing the show yet. Jesus, this guy shows up once a goddamn month and thinks he runs shit. Let's start over. Welcome to the pub, man. It's 106.6 The Blast. It's myself, it's Jay, it's Cody, it's Matt, it's Little Will, and I think we're going to have a good time today.
I wouldn't count on it.
Nah, you're here.
yeah.
Buzzkill.
This is the one in his silk robes.
Jesus. Hey, man, it's not a robe. It's full-on pajamas.
It's pretty much a robe.
Quit shooting me with that goddamn Nerf gun.
I'm with him on this.
Can you take that from him?
No, I don't think so. I think he's got the right idea, actually. I think, in fact, we should all come with Nerf guns next show.
I'm going to kick his little ass before the show's over. Always a good time to have Little Will with
Why
us.
wait? We can Facebook Live it.
Yeah, child abuse.
No such thing as bad publicity, right?
You know what the problem is now, though? Do you guys know about that new Kansas gun law? Does anybody know about that?
No.
It goes into effect next week. Well, pretty much. If you've been convicted of domestic violence in the last 5 years, you can no longer own a gun in the state of Kansas.
Good. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree, too. This is going to take a lot of guns off the streets.
Yeah.
Like
Especially in our town.
in the next couple weeks.
How are they going to go
Especially
about
in certain parts of Wichita.
Yeah.
What they're going to do is they're going to update all the computer systems to give officers the information. So every town, every jurisdiction is going to have basically a list of people that they need to go say, hey, you need to turn in your firearms.
Oh, really?
You
So
can't
they're
have
doing
them.
a door-to-door thing.
Basically.
Wow.
So all
I
those
don't
people
feel
that
like
said
that's
they
gonna
can't
be
come
good.
and take your guns, they can.
Well, if you beat your wife or your kid or something, but I think if you beat your wife or your kid, you kind of lose all.
I think
Right,
so, too.
like-
Even if it's not a felony, I think that you should.
What if they just had it coming, though?
Like they wouldn't shut their mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Like
That's
sometimes
kind
you
of-
just
then
got to
there's
teach
you.
them twice.
That's on you as the man to
I know,
not set
but
that
that's what I'm
standard.
saying. You
though,
didn't start it
know?
early on, so now you got to resort to other methods.
know.
I'm just sometimes you don't nail it the first time, and so the second time around, you got to be all right. We got to up the ante a little bit here. You got to
What do
do.
you-
You got to do what you got to do.
What do you tell
That's
a
all I'm
woman with
saying.
two black eyes? Nothing. You already told her twice. Jesus, God, you're going to hell.
I'm going to hell. You're the one who just
you
told the
don't
joke.
own You don't own guns, and you don't have a wife. Thus, for
That sounds like the perfect utopia.
Sounds like a good life. Yeah.
yeah, I'm kind of actually.
Because then the money you're not spending on guns and the wife you have for yourself.
right?
Sex robots.
And they're hey, fuck you.
Yeah. And you don't have a stove or a microwave.
I have a microwave. Remember,
Sorry.
I got a
I'm
microwave. Slowly,
Give him
I'm
some
getting
more
my
credit.
Yeah, my trap house is coming to fruition. I
Your
just
trap
need-
house. Do you got a new roommate yet?
Fuck no. Why do you want to move in?
I might have to after this show.
Doors
I
always.
got
open
a
for you.
job. I clean up after myself.
No, I figured out what I'm gonna do with that room. I'm just gonna turn it into a music room because I don't have enough shit to like store in there.
Like no music coming out of there.
Yeah.
Well, why would it be a music room?
Well, because I don't have enough, like, stuff that I own to fill it. I was going to use it as, like, a storage room, but I don't need to. It'll all fit in the closet. So I was like, that's where Plus, here's the thing is I'm keeping my guitars and basses either in my room or in the living room, and I don't like that because that means just anyone can get to them. So I want to keep them in there. And plus, I want to get my keyboard again. I want to get, like, a little drum set or something. It's just going to be an awesome room. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
It sounds like it's going to be fun if it's actually
It is.
used.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
mean,
but-
because all my friends in the town are musicians. Every
know,
time we're together, we
I would
play.
still worry about like a refrigerator first.
No,
Yeah, I
yeah,
was gonna say-
definitely. Like, no, don't get me wrong.
Once you stack all your shit where the refrigerator goes.
No, exactly. Like fridge and stove and all that's going to be priority.
You don't even
but-
have to make a room for that. That's already there.
Yeah, no, exactly. All that will
You
come
know those
first.
empty
That's fine.
spaces in your kitchen? That's where, they're just-
That's where I'm going to put the keyboard.
that's where your guitars are right now.
Where the cockroaches hang out. Yeah, that's where.
No cockroaches. It's a clean house. Although I tell you what, I've noticed the bugs are coming back. Because every now and then I find a bug in my
I'll
house.
be
I'm like,
back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't stop
Routine.
them.
I know, but
Nah,
it pisses
it's
me
this time
off.
of year.
Stupid cat's killing bugs and taking them to the room, to my room and the bathroom.
That's because he loves you. That's how they show they care.
Which I
Better
like
than
the fact
mice.
that the cat is so cool that like it seeks out and hunts these little water beetles that come into your
Cats
your
aren't cool,
sump
though.
pump area.
What do you mean?
And like she goes after them aggressively. So a mouse stands zero chance in this house.
Cats
It's
aren't
training.
cool,
It's
by the
training
way.
for a
Oh
mouse.
yeah, no, like she will attack that mouse right there, that fake rat.
Yeah, that's why it's down here.
What do you mean though? It's impossible to not have bugs in your house.
It's not impossible
It's
to not
tough.
have bugs in your house, but certain weather, like if you have ants in your yard, there's nothing you're going to do to stop them from coming in at some point in the
Well,
year.
and just even like
That doesn't
moss
mean
and
that your
stuff.
house is dirty. It just means that they run from the weather.
If you open your door enough, they're bound to get in.
We're talking about
Oh well,
Jay.
you're making
He's a recluse.
huge mistakes right there by opening your door.
No, I agree.
We're not air
That's why I
conditioning
try not to.
Yeah, what are you doing going outside?
No, exactly.
Place is awful.
I want to get a screen door because
For what?
my front door.
That's how you get ants, Cody.
That's how you get ants
Well, I
and
can't
bees
fucking
and
win,
shit.
can I?
Nope, you can't. You need,
I mean,
Damn it.
just shut up now. What are you doing? You're making me nervous.
He's reloading.
yeah.
He's got to. He's almost empty.
Parenting
We've
done
only
right.
been doing this 10 minutes.
Desensitizing my child.
It's all those games you let him play. All
It
those
is,
killing
yeah.
games.
You can stop shooting it.
Thing hurts.
It's all those video games.
Yeah, exactly. It's helping his hand-eye coordination,
it's the
but
Fortnite and everything.
it's making him
else.
Yeah.
bloodlust.
Yeah.
It's all that Splatoon I've been playing.
It's letting him play with a gun.
Yeah. How could you?
White privilege.
Yeah, Dad's being stupid.
I'm not being stupid. Cody's being stupid.
You
I'm
are
not.
stupid.
You're the one who's trying to replicate my hair. I'm the original.
This is cool.
Thank you.
I'm going to the grocery store like this.
You should.
I'll totally go with you.
And Facebook Live it.
Yes.
That'd be great.
I think I need some milk after the show. We should go.
I'd say we'd go to our preferred gas station,
Yeah,
Matt,
but where are you going to
How
put
do you
it?
keep your milk cold?
That's exactly.
Do you want to know a funny story, by the way?
You got ice in the sink.
A couple of weeks ago, I was at the gas station filling up, and this guy in front of me, he got like some cucumbers
I
and
bet
some
he's going to tell
celery.
the produce story.
The what story?
That's his best stories.
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
Is this
what?
the one
just
where
go-
the
go
guy
ahead.
gave
No,
you
wait, hang on.
No,
produce?
we've never heard this. Go ahead, continue.
Never mind then.
No, go ahead.
No, because if you've already heard
no,
it, I didn't know if I told
I mean,
you.
what happens?
What do you think happens?
I don't know.
I think
All
a
right.
good Samaritan hands you produce.
Oh, damn it, I did tell you. Okay.
Jesus.
I couldn't remember. I don't have a lot of stories, so it shouldn't surprise me that I told you that.
You're already rerunning
Two
one.
things happen a month to Cody to talk about.
No, exactly.
And he talks about them all.
Actually, I had
All
one
the
on the
time.
way here.
Oh, Jesus.
I had to help a fat dude get his dead mower up the lawn. His lawn is like at an angle, and I saw him really struggling with it. And he's like Will's size, but shorter.
So it's like if me and Will had a kid.
Yeah, so not healthy looking, basically.
Jesus.
And fucking,
So you stopped?
I drove by the first time because I was going to get some coffee or whatever.
Drove by and watched it.
Then I parked there and I watched him. I was hoping for a heart
Threw a
attack.
cheeseburger 10 feet in front of him. He'll
Well,
get there.
it was on my way, so I drove by, saw it, I was like, that sucks, and went to get coffee, came back because it's on my way here, and I saw him, he was still fucking struggling with it, so I was like, I gotta help the guy.
You're better than I am. I wouldn't stop.
Oh, man. Well, he wasn't gonna get it up because his wife is a fragile little thing.
So?
She,
Sounds like not my problem.
I know, but I felt bad.
I'm not a good Samaritan.
I just left it alone. I thought
I mean,
I
you
thought
know,
Jay was going to jump all over that. He didn't.
yeah,
so I just,
What?
He did.
you just got it up.
He wasn't
gonna
getting it
get
up because his wife's
was
a petite little thing.
fragile.
Sounds to me like the whole neighborhood's getting it up over at that place.
Sounds like.
So,
Weird things that Will would sprout a boner over.
oh yeah,
Lawn mowing.
lawn mowing.
Oh, I was thinking of fat dude pushing something. It gave him memories.
Memories of his younger days.
Why does it always have to go back to being fat?
Cat,
What?
'Cause
that thing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's just looking for reasons.
Can we
now.
make a rule?
I want to fast forward to like 20 minutes when we're just watching a domestic abuse situation going on.
It's like you're getting your
cops
guns
come and
taken.
take Big Will's guns.
We're just still sitting here talking.
We knew this was going to happen. It's premeditated.
Will's doing that.
Don't say that on air, because then one day you're gonna actually snap. Be like, oh, well, he said it was premeditated.
No, it is true. I will say this, and this is going to be, and it is premeditated. But when little Will turns the ripe young age of 14 for his birthday, I'm getting him a straight Muhammad Ali punch right to the balls.
God,
For
why?
all those times he thought it was funny to hit me in my nuts. Once his drop, I told him, when your nuts drop, dude, I'm punching you in them. Welcome to the world, my friend.
You're some kind of parent. You know that? I'm not going to say what kind. But
Parenting
you're some
101.
kind. Yeah. Sucker punch your kid's nuts.
Dude,
That was stupid.
he hit me in the
Happy
nuts
birthday.
so hard one time with a basketball that I like literally had to crawl to the toilet and made me shit.
Oh.
You didn't even stand in there with it.
Hey, you want to know a tip to that?
He made me stay in there.
It smelled terrible.
Before we go crazy, he was like 4, and I had to go to the public restroom across the street. And I wasn't going to leave him. We were in the hood, and I wasn't going to leave him running around the gas station by himself.
You got bodied by a 4-year-old though?
Dude,
What kind of reflexes do you have?
basketball? It's not a reflex issue. It's I have a very extremely large nutsack.
No, you just can't reach that low.
Right.
Yeah, touching your toes is really difficult.
Do you know that if you get hit in the nuts, the best thing to do is go pee immediately afterwards?
I know it made me poop. Like
well,
instantly.
peeing actually helps relieve it.
That's dumb.
It's true though.
Well, you
so
can also check if you have like internal bleeding doing that. So.
you can, but Jesus, if you get hit that hard,
Well, I mean,
By a
that's what happened
4-year-old.
One time I was with my friends. We were trying to we're being idiots, and this guy was going down a dirt ramp on his bike. Me and my friend decided it'd be funny to put a rock in the middle because we had just cleaned it up.
youth.
So he hit the rock.
Will's so
and
proud.
Flipped it over. He hit his balls.
Oh,
And me and my friend who put the rock there were like so scared they were gonna figure out that we did that.
Well, now everybody knows.
yeah.
Don't
They
tell
didn't
your
figure it
friends.
out.
Listen
They
to the
just-
YouTube channel. This is the youth of America. What do you What do you think about that?
It's
Now,
kinda weird.
really though,
I think you should never have more kids.
I think I should have.
I
20
don't
more.
think that's possible.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about
basketball.
It looks like Elmer's coming out now.
looks like a Nazi helmet in tall grass. Listen, let's talk about some of the good things that little Will does.
Name one. You know what? No, that was stupid.
Damn it, that thing stings.
You're really not helping the situation.
I want to hear the good things because
Little Will does a lot, man. He does a lot for the community. You know, he's just an overall good dude. Well,
so he's nothing like you.
yeah, he's absolutely polar opposite of his dad. I don't know, man. He just does a lot. He's involved. He,
Look, I don't want to change the subject, but what is with this whole serum thing?
Oh yeah, he was.
I'm not at liberty to discuss that just yet.
Okay.
No, I am. He was being an idiot and he doesn't know how to spell serum.
Well, I'm not at liberty to discuss that what's behind that. So we'll just let that be.
you didn't pass 3rd grade.
I got to be honest, I'm a little weirded out, but
What? By what? Oh yeah, no, I saw that.
Well, yeah, you should.
How
be.
to make it?
It's just one of them things.
He already
Anybody
got
can
shot, like,
call
10
in.
times.
316-778-0529, man. Join the conversation. Obviously, we got a lot of it going on. Somehow it always resorts back to me being fat, but welcome to the pub.
You are fat.
listen, it does go to Matt's girly wrists too.
Yeah.
Matt doesn't have girly wrists. What are you talking about?
He has girly wrists like I do.
No, he does not. I have girly wrists. Look at that.
No, but you
You
can
have
withstand
girly
some
everything.
punishment.
Thanks. I
You
think.
get a lot of work out.
How does Matt have girly wrists? I want to know this now.
He's got the carpal tunnel like I do.
Oh, what a bitch.
Yeah.
That's one thing I do not have, actually. I do not have carpal tunnel.
I thought you get numbness in your wrists and stuff.
He's not a
No, that's
hypochondriac.
from my shoulder.
That's from heart attack.
Yeah, that's just heart attack, man.
That's a
yeah,
precursor.
looming heart attack coming.
That's that damn jelly donut I ate earlier. Damn diabetes.
Well, you look like if diabetes had a younger brother.
And I fit that description. I'm okay with it.
At least you own it, I guess.
Ah, man, I'm waiting. Why not? I mean, if I'm going to lose my feet and my pecker ain't going to work and my eyes are going to go bad, I might as well at least have fun with it.
Hey, can we talk about the fact that you have a Yankee Candle down here?
There's absolutely nothing bad to say about Yankee Candle,
And then it's
period.
What is Macintosh?
That's
that
Macintosh,
like a computer?
Apple. Yeah, Apple, Macintosh.
That's really stupid.
It's kind of the...
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of. I mean, because this isn't even an apple.
No, but like it's actually called Macintosh.
This station don't make enough money to have Apple shit down here.
It smells nice.
We had to take out a mortgage to get the candle.
It's not even Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, it's
No,
Yankee.
but Bath and Body Works. Listen, I have this thing with Yankee Candle, and like, I'm a real dork when it comes to that shit. But
Candles?
yes,
I don't think I've ever heard someone say they're a dork. with
dude, I
candles.
know it out on that shit. But listen, I'm on Cincy, dude. If
I
you're
like
not
Scentsy.
down with Cincy,
I
then
like
you
Scentsy.
ain't talking about nothing.
I have a Scentsy. I don't think that's how that works, but I have a Scentsy in my living room.
Ah, man,
But
I got
I-
them all over the joint.
Hey, is your house possessed or something?
Yeah.
'Cause the last 2 times I've been down here, the lights have just like gotten really bright and then really
It's
dim.
just old house, man, old wiring. It's
Flicks
good.
on when the air kicks on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was into Scentsy, but since I don't have animals anymore, I don't care. Like,
I just like my place
I like
to
a
smell
good
nice.
neutral.
Look, if it's
smell
gonna
now.
look like a trap house, I don't want it to smell like one too.
I am getting more and more to like a weird OCD kind
But-
of guy that doesn't.
I don't know.
You know,
though, 'cause-
like the unscented guy who likes everything unscented.
yeah.
I'm becoming that.
and see,
slowly
I
and
like
slowly.
scented because I
I
don't
know.
know when
I don't
come-
really know what.
When I come home, I like to walk into my room and be like, "Ah, this smells nice." I
Right.
don't like the unscented because then I'm worried if maybe it actually smells bad and I just don't notice it. If
Right.
it smells good, I know for sure what it smells like.
But Yankee
not like a
Candle
gray
is
area.
Yankee Candle's the shit, dude. I mean, you
Are
can't.
they any?
beat them.
Aren't candles just candles?
No, dude, that candle will smell the same from the top to the very bottom of that son of a bitch.
I
And
don't think I've ever had a candle that doesn't, but because
Well-
it's all the same.
I have because I know it out on it. What about you, dude? What's in your wallet? I mean, so what kind of
Weird shit are you going to talk about?
Everybody's got skeletons.
Bath bombs, right? You're a bath bomb
Yeah.
guy.
You
No.
You
bath
seem like a
beat,
bath
dude?
bomb guy.
I don't think baths.
Nah,
Oh,
Matt's
that's
not a
probably-
Matt-
Look
a
at him.
bath
Can you
guy.
imagine him getting out of the bathtub? He'd sit down and his back would be suctioned up to the back of the.
Absolutely.
I'm a fat guy, so I can say that.
I don't know. You seem like the type.
I don't
like
take
some-
baths because it reminds me of when my family came over.
Bath is just like it's just like human soup.
Yeah, you're just
it's
stirring in
gross.
your
It's
own.
awful.
Like I don't know.
And
Hot
plus-
tubs. I'm all about hot tubs, but there's like
And you get super pruny. It feels weird.
Yeah, you get old wrinkly balls.
Feel like a lizard. Feel like Mitch McConnell.
Well, what about if you was a woman and you like shaved your legs in the bath water?
Well,
then, like-
I don't know. That's still.
Ew, that's gross.
I mean-
Besides, they don't do that.
And then there's like
How do you?
you can tell where the water level was the next day because there's like hair
Yeah,
around the top of
exactly.
the bathtub. You know anything about that, Queen?
That's when you end up with a woman with a black eye. What the fuck? Clean the bathtub, bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't wanna
I
marinate in your-
challenge you to even come down the hallway cross-eyed at the Queen. First thing in the morning, man.
Well, I didn't train her. I mean, I don't.
Neither
Go
did
to
he.
go to my shower and look at it. It's clean.
listen.
Because my woman knows.
But here's the thing. This is the thing. And you should be at this point in your marriage where like if your wife just disappeared off the face of the earth tomorrow, there would be certain little shit that drives you crazy as a person.
Yeah, but look at the
Like
pros.
as an individual.
Like if she took my PS4.
Yeah. That you would miss if she was gone tomorrow.
I'd miss the sandwiches.
Like
I'd missed the $300.
I would miss chuckling every morning when I take a shower to grab the hair out of the drain.
Yeah, I would not chuckle at that.
I
I'd
mean,
be pissed. That's fucking gross. I
know,
don't even
what's
like
the
picking my hair
Yeah,
out of the
I was gonna say, when I had long hair, I hated picking my
Yeah.
own hair out.
And you know what I wouldn't miss?
Weigh in, Matt. I mean, you got.
He doesn't-
Surely there's something that your wife does that drives you
there's-
nuts that you would miss if she was just gone tomorrow.
Yeah, and the hair on
Hitting
your
my head on cabinet doors. Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't close cabinet doors?
My roommate does
that's
either. It pisses me off.
There's
That's funny.
nothing worse than
Wet
that.
towels, not being hung up.
Oh,
That's another one.
yeah.
But really, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, you
That's
know,
all you would miss.
That's all I can think of.
That's all you got to put
just
up
the stuff
all I
that
would
put
miss.
up with.
just all the
That
stuff
wasn't
that
his
drives you
question.
nuts. Not like would I mean, I would miss my wife all the way around, but
For a
just the
couple
shit that
days.
drives you nuts.
And then you get your paycheck, and it's like, oh my god, I have a paycheck. This is mine.
I don't miss that anymore. I can go buy a new one for a couple hours.
At $20 lap dances, I can get 3.
Wow, I'm sorry.
A lap dance would do it for you?
Oh yeah, man. At my age, I'm good for 2 grunts
60
and a squirt.
bucks?
Fuck, I got
60 bucks?
I got
That's
I got
all your
other
paycheck
shit.
is. That's the
I
problem.
got other shit to do.
Like what?
I mean, I got too much shit to do. I don't worry about it.
Again, like what? Because I've never seen this.
Like play dress up.
I got to do my nails.
This guy's like Buffalo Bob. He's running around with candles and lotion, and
It puts the lotion on its skin.
but it's got to be the right scent. Of Yankee
It does.
Candle
Yeah.
while
It
doing
does.
it.
Scented lotion is one of them things that, to me, drives me nuts.
I don't like scented. I don't like lotion though, because I don't like how it feels on your hand. Like it's not dry anymore, but then it's just like an excess of oil.
Yeah,
It
just
bothers
greasy.
me.
Oh, you got to get the good lotion.
Yeah, you got to get. What are you doing?
I don't.
Are you
I
buying
don't.
welfare lotion?
There's different
No,
kinds
I-
of lotion.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of lotion do you get then?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I get the Aveeno.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I forgot which one it is. I don't know.
Anything Aveeno.
Is it more
The
than 20
oatmeal
bucks?
is good.
I think it's like $12 or $13.
Ah, see, I
for
could
a
do that.
bottle.
That's not very.
Yeah, but as fast as he goes through lotion, man.
Oh yeah,
That adds
no,
up.
don't use it for stroking.
No, I go raw.
You'll-
but-
Nivea's
I don't understand the.
Maybe it's good, yeah.
I agree with you. I do not get the whole like guys needing lubricant.
I don't know, and plus it's just more mess.
It
Like
is.
really, and then so you either don't clean it off, and then it's just you put your underwear on, it's just soaked
just
right
feels
through.
yeah.
And you're just walking around like, or you clean it off, and it's that much more you have to do.
And your paper towel sticks to your hands.
No, exactly.
It's
Like
bad.
nothing. Just go raw and deal with
bad.
the burnt skin.
I
Right.
totally agree.
Just bareback
But
the
I do
shit
have
out
a
of it.
question regarding that. In a way,
All right.
No, no,
Here's
no,
the
no.
jerk corner.
Do you guys wipe after you pee?
No,
I was called gay for doing that. But like, what's wrong with that?
nothing's wrong with it, but I just don't do it. Just shake it off.
Why don't you just
But you're
shake it
not
off?
gonna get all of it out.
You're not gonna get all of
You
it
gotta
anyway.
kind of squeeze and wipe.
Well, yeah. I mean, you still squeeze, but like you don't.
You got to be
you don't have
kidding.
to
You're
wipe.
joking. Aren't
No,
you?
I'm not. Is it?
You're not joking?
No. I get it. I get it. I don't do it, but I get it. Here's the thing, though.
I could see how it could be useful.
I didn't realize people didn't do this.
But also, like, what's it hurting if you don't?
Well, then you get dribbles in your pants.
Yeah, but you don't notice. It's
And then the
literally
next-
a dribble.
And the next time somebody wants to do you a favor, they smell urine. Like, that's not good.
I guess if you don't shower ever,
Yeah, but I mean, you don't shower right before. You don't know when it's going to happen.
That's how it should be.
Well, I mean, again, I trained my wife right. But I'm, so I don't know.
It's not very often I'm speechless, but I'm really trying to process this shit
Yeah.
right now. This is heavy.
How bad is this? I mean,
I thought he was just pulling that out of his ass to get Cody to agree or something.
I don't know. I feel like that's too tedious because like it's not just like your
it's like
asshole.
one extra
Yeah,
step.
but like your asshole doesn't move.
I
so when
think
you
from-
wipe there, you can just go. But like your dick, you gotta like hold it.
that's a
and, like,
man with a young asshole. I just wait till the roids come. It's constantly moving.
You're growing a tail.
Shit. No, I don't know because like then you gotta hold it and then you gotta be really gentle too because not all toilet paper is great. I've had some good toilet paper, but it's still
Do you wipe or do you dab?
Yeah.
Do you squeeze and dab, or
Do you just kind of
Yeah, I
like
mean,
pat
kind
it?
of. Yeah.
So you don't wipe, you just pat it.
You
I guess, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Any
better.
excess moisture, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not even
So
like
even you're
it's-
giving me that look. Like I would think at least a woman would be like, "Oh, well, that's a good thing to do."
No, because 98% of the
you
population.
shake it?
Yeah.
That's the joy
but it
of
doesn't.
being a fucking
But it doesn't
man.
get it all off.
But you don't get it all off. Even
You don't
if
get it
wipe.
all off even if you wipe either,
'Cause,
because
like,
as soon as you put
I've
the
got-
little son of a bitch back in your pants, there's still more in the main vein. It's going to run out into your underwear.
Yeah.
I have
honestly.
a very trained prostate.
Don't
You
lie.
you must be just a master of everything.
No, I mean like
Train
in the
your
middle.
body, you train
I know
your
your
brain.
prostate
I
better
think
than
your
anyone.
I
you
think
don't.
your OCD
In the
is
middle-
at extreme heights.
I'll explain the prostate real quick.
Please don't.
No. I learned that if you
I think these are
do like
legal
Kegel
first.
kind of exercise, like if you stop your pee mid pee a couple times, it builds up your
Are
prostate
you
muscle.
preparing to be pregnant?
No, but it actually
No,
cuts
I know.
down your chance of prostate cancer later
Men
on in
do
life.
I know.
Kegel exercise?
Did you just like
So
read
does
that
coffee.
somewhere?
No, it's true.
It- yeah,
it
it's
is
true. It's
But also,
very true.
I just like sitting down and peeing.
Not to mention,
I don't like interrupting
Are you
because then it
serious?
burns. What? If I have
You
to take a
sit down
shit,
to pee?
if I have to take a shit, which is usually
well,
every
yeah.
single time.
that's
telling
two
So
different.
you shit every time you piss?
That's two different stuffs completely.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. Back to this whole wiping when you pee thing.
What? Wait, no. Why is that a bad thing?
I'm
That means
trying to wrap
healthy.
my head around
That means
this.
you don't pee enough, man.
Or
Yeah.
you shit way
Oh
too
yeah,
much.
no, I definitely don't.
And you don't.
And we've already talked about this.
But I've also got
so
a camel
you
bladder.
forget to pee.
Of all the
forget to pee, I
muscles,
just don't feel like I
of-
need to pee.
Of all the muscles in your body that you could work, why work the Kegel muscles
Well,
to
it works
prevent
the prostate.
cancer? Why not go to the
Here's what you
gym,
do.
hit the treadmill, and eat right?
What do you run with your prostate?
I mean, it's overall health.
No, but it's not going to help your prostate.
Neither is wiping your dick when you pee.
No. What you do is you mid flow piss. You stop and
that
hold
hurt?
it.
Burns though.
Yeah, the last time I did have
That's
burn.
awful.
That's because you have shitty prostate.
No, it's because
My prostate
Because
is
you're
like
fucking normal.
my prostate is like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Quit smack talking our prostate. I'll tell you. Okay,
buffest
so you might have
prostate
the
ever.
Arnold Schwarzenegger prostates, but you like picked the worst probability organ to
Oh,
work
no, I
on.
know.
yeah,
It's like I'm gonna go through this to try to, but you
yeah.
know,
Seriously, like I like just pee.
more than
also,
likely-
I also like the ability to hit this wall from here if I had to.
Yeah, but I don't
Like,
give a shit. I just
and
want
not
to
with
pee, man. I just
Meaning,
want to
like,
pee. That's
During
it.
sex, I can aim. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but
I'm gonna hit the back wall.
Check this out.
pulling up from 3 corners.
Jay prides
Off the
himself in that
window,
shit.
off the top of the dresser to your chin. Nothing but net.
It all started in college. We were reading something, so we all tried it, and
It
And
works.
you
It
still
works.
do it.
yes, yeah, it just kind of became.
Can we
habit.
interview some of your college friends to see if they still do this?
They probably.
They're probably in rehab right
Can
now.
we ask them if one of them died from prostate cancer? And the other one.
Jay's in the bedroom right before he's about to come, and he like turns into a Michael Jordan Nike
It does,
commercial.
The shit that we talk about around here.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What else
I'm
do you
gonna
have as a man?
I'm going to pay for someone to go into your bathroom and set up like a 3-point line. Set up like a little basketball court in your bathroom.
Yeah, I think we should definitely have some proof that these Kegel exercises work.
I mean, I
and that
kinda wanna
you
watch
got
it
some
pee.
backup.
I mean,
I just do.
I mean, I think that we should. I think it should be like a long jump type of deal.
if I could whip it out and pop it to your forehead right now, like I wouldn't be here. I'd be in porn. So I don't know.
He's dressed like he's in.
I just
porn.
think
He looks like he's made a lot of really bad
Ron
porn.
Jeremy Orgasmo
Oh.
Part 66.
He looks like the guy that created Astamel.
Wait a minute.
And you insult Ron Jeremy, by the way.
I don't. Ron Jeremy's a cool motherfucker, man.
I don't know about that, but
He's
the fact that you compared yourself any sort of way to him.
Have you seen
our bellies are kind of similar in shape.
Have you seen the meat spin thing he did?
Oh,
What?
he bones like an 88-year-old woman.
Oh.
It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Well,
wanna
one of
see
the
it.
most.
Well, actually,
Yeah, I kind of want to see it.
I want to see this though.
I'm not looking it up on my phone.
I kind of want to
What's
see
it called? I want to.
I don't remember.
I
Just look
I do
up
not
Ron
wanna see
Jeremy
this.
and old like 80-year-old woman.
All right, here we go.
The hedgehog of love.
Now I have to soil my.
Your
good
phone.
internet
Hey, you're
history.
getting a new one, so
Yeah, but like my internet history is actually clean.
really,
Yeah.
It's because he wiped
you don't
it
just
all
look
off.
up shit.
Did you
No.
watch the Casey Anthony
I don't-
thing? They
I
can
don't-
still find that shit.
Which Casey Anthony thing?
The documentary they did about when they searched their house.
I don't
And
know.
they went back and they found like all of their old. They deleted all the shit off Firefox, but some dork from the CSI team was able to recover it.
Listen, I'm not saying.
That's why I hope I never get like famous and then arrested, because it'll be like, why was Jay looking up naked pictures of B. Arthur?
All right, Zach, I need your help on this.
No, you just he just roped you into it, dude.
I typed it in, and
This
now
is
he's got it.
this is the finest example of passing the buck I've
Don't
ever
go anywhere
seen.
that's gonna give me like a virus.
Well, I don't know what's going to give you a virus.
You know the typical site. Come on, don't tell me
It's
you don't know
Ron
the site.
Jeremy
dude, I
porn.
handle that.
X2
I handle that shit.
hamster.
The way, like
I'm already on an ad.
I thought you have an
Viagra.
Apple for one.
Golden Girls 84. Shauna Grant and
I don't
she
know.
doesn't
I'm
look
just
old though.
Maybe I'm wrong then.
Yeah, she doesn't look old.
I just guessed. I don't want to see it.
Yeah,
Why didn't you literally
I'm
go to the
refusing
first
watch
one?
this
Why don't
or
you go-
participate?
Just go to
in this.
images.
No, you're
No,
gonna watch
that's
it.
bullshit. You're gonna watch it, dude.
Nope.
Well, he's not black. Hot milf. I don't know, man.
Oh my
You're gonna
god.
spend your time.
This is going to be the
Hang
benchmark.
on.
We're setting the tone
All
for
right,
future
Cody's
pub
just
shows.
gonna, yeah, Cody's just gonna
All
look
right,
for porn.
I'm done with
the entire
this.
show.
Yeah.
and
Oh, that was enlightening.
You guys search it on your own damn computers. Ron Jeremy bones an 88.
Hey, there's a computer right here. How about that?
computer right here.
Yeah.
We'll type it right next to the serum thing.
how to make serum.
Serum. Serum. I said I'm not at liberty to discuss
Serum.
that yet.
He thought
Shut up.
He thought it was SYR.
I didn't think that. I just spelled it that way, and then little Will, being as literal as he is, like,
you ever
no,
get-
Dad, that makes you look stupid.
Hey, have you ever considered homeschooling? Not for little Will.
No,
I mean
for
for
you.
you. Please don't. If you're gonna homeschool, let her do it.
I'm probably one of the most intelligent people you'll ever meet.
You couldn't spell.
You
serum.
just don't know.
You couldn't spell a 5-letter word.
I can.
Now,
And I did. However, my idea, my concept generated the other way because it was different. It sets it off. It catches the eye. See, I'm also a businessman.
yeah, no, that made no
Are you
sense.
trying to brand a word that you don't own?
No.
I mean, like, that would be like respelling Gatorade.
No.
You know, like, it's not mine. I have no right to it, but I'm going to rebrand it.
I mean, you know.
Gatorade aimed toward the LGBT.
Hey, it was a
community.
good idea that was corrected. And so I stand corrected on it.
I liked it too.
It wasn't. Jesus Christ. You guys are the reason why the suicide rate's up in Wichita.
I
Consider that a win.
I wish it was
All
up
this,
right here.
all this bullying.
I'm looking at the percentage I want it to be up at.
Bring it,
Wish
big
it was
boy.
up right here.
Maybe if you could politely just fall down the stairs, Will, that'd be great.
Just laugh through the pain.
Dad, just hell with it.
Not polite. You don't even have to do it politely.
Big dumb redneck.
Although I don't want to take away from anything.
There's
Oh, this is
yeah,
where
exactly.
this is like Dad showed
I know
up.
we're having like a
No,
great
no, no.
conversation.
I got a question
Oh no.
involving Colin Kaepernick. Did you guys see what he said
No.
like yesterday?
No.
I try not to.
Really? Does it bother?
I don't seek it.
No, I didn't even mean to see it.
What did he say?
sounded like
Jay's
my
got
uncle.
Colin Kaepernick devotions.
What did he say? Let's say what he said, and then let's talk about it. Throw it out on the table.
Yeah, let's.
And
let's hear it.
Kaepernick 13-6.
Like, I'm not like that weird MAGA guy.
MAGA.
Did you see that too?
No.
There's a religion about Trump.
Oh yeah.
Dude, did you see that Kanye West lost like 9 million followers
Hey.
because he posted a
Hey, don't
picture-
interfere with his free thought process.
No,
okay?
I'm not. I'm just saying, like, he posted a MAGA hat on there, and he
With fire, yeah.
yeah, and he lost like 9 million in.
Yeah, John Legend.
Just-
John Legend texts him. I guess they're like brahs.
Brah. Hey,
And,
brah.
he was basically like, "What are you doing? Like, why do you support this?"
But he didn't get
And
him
then-
to change his mind, though.
No,
No
that's
one
the
changes
thing.
Kanye.
He didn't. No, he was just like, "Quit interfering with my fear process or my free thought process."
Yeah.
and
Which,
yeah.
I mean, I guess is fine. It's obviously fine. People can have their own opinion.
No,
well,
they can't.
and, you know, it is.
Around you guys.
It is kind of, It is kind of funny because Chance the Rapper chimed in as well, and he was just like, just because he's black doesn't mean he has to be a Democrat.
No,
Which
but
he kind of
also
was like, yeah, all right.
that's fair, but also like
Not a Democrat, but you can support other Republican candidates.
Yeah.
Ones that aren't as racist, maybe.
Yeah,
Or,
or sexist,
Yeah.
yeah.
and that's something coming from me.
You got a lot of nerve.
Hey, what? What?
You got a lot of nerve calling someone sexist
Cody?
or racist.
I said that's something coming from me.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying I'm not.
He prefaced it.
I'm
He
just
did,
saying
he
they're
did.
worse. And for that, I
You-
honestly respect.
Anyway, I want to hear
you
about
aspire to be like him.
But it wasn't like, I don't know, it's not jokes, though. What Cody says is jokes. What I say is jokes. But, like, what Trump says
Wait,
is
mine's not jokes?
But what if he
Trump
just
is
came
a
out and
joke.
said, "Hey, lighten up, take a joke"?
Then I would say, go do stand-up.
I don't think he knows how
You're not-
to.
He pretty much
You're
does
not
every
right.
time he's
You're
on
not-
TV.
Put out some good music. Anyway, Kaepernick. I want to hear Kaepernick.
Oh,
Yes.
Let's talk about Cap.
Kaepernick devotion.
Duh Bears.
The Bears.
No, he was just basically talking about the fact that it's illegal to kill black people and brown people in America if you're a cop, and how that's right or how that's wrong. And he's still going to devote $2 million this year of his money to help change that. But made a comment towards the end about like being blackballed from the NFL. And I don't know. I don't feel like is that kind of turned into this whole thing about Cap being blackballed again. And one of the commentators said like, well, there's probably only 20 quarterbacks in the NFL better than Colin Kaepernick. That's what
Who said that?
I don't know, someone who was not like just a random person, but
Sure.
someone who was actually commenting on that. But I mean, do you believe that?
No.
About the quarterback thing?
Yes, yeah, it was more that.
There's
That
only
got me.
20 better than him?
Yeah. I mean, none are probably in Denver, but
No, not at all.
Well, they got Keenum.
Way
man.
to go.
well, they do have Keenum.
Way to throw that in there.
Well, I think
So
Keenum's
that-
probably
Here,
better.
the Seahawks
They're
got
gonna-
a big ol',
they're gonna-
C grade on their draft, huh? Still proudly sporting that jacket over there, though.
And the hat. Well, look like he came straight from the draft.
You're not going to get me to bite.
Come on, bite!
I want to so bad.
I know.
Just say we got an interesting linebacker.
Yeah, you do.
I will say,
Seahawks?
I will say that Denver's
Look
looking
up Shaquem
pretty
Griffin.
good.
Yep.
He's a beast, though. I don't care what you say.
I know.
He's
No,
a man.
he's awesome.
Where did Sherman end? Where did that Nathan Sherman end up going?
Who's Nathan
anybody
Sherman?
Richard Sherman?
No, Nathan Sherman. He's out. He's a DT out of Fort Scott.
White.
6'5",
definitely.
300 pounds beast. Runs a 5-second 40. Dallas
I
was
don't know
looking
where
at
he
him,
went.
but I don't know. I quit watching after the Redskins pissed me off in the first round.
The Redskins had a damn good grade.
Yeah,
They didn't do bad, but I think we made
did-
some. Maybe I'm just butthurt still about Alex Smith, and it's going
are.
to take a season
You are.
to change
You
my
are.
mind about it.
yeah, I think that's your problem. I mean, and even at that, I think you'll be okay.
I think that we're going to be fine. I'm pissed, and I'm going to stay pissed until I'm proven wrong.
I mean, you're not going to do any better than you did this last year, but
You probably won't do worse, though.
no,
I don't think you
so.
will.
Well, I don't know.
I think
Depends
we
how many
might-
times you play the Vikings.
I think we'll be better if our O line can stay healthy. I don't think that the defensive side of the ball is really an issue in Washington.
Really? You don't?
Yeah, really?
I think the
What,
defense
did you watch
is the
last year?
reason. Yeah, the defense is the reason why we won 7 games.
7. You won 7.
Yes.
Man, I think that was that more than the Broncos.
No, you guys.
No,
did
we
7-2.
Yeah.
We won
No,
8?
we did 7. I'm pretty sure. If we got
That's the entire reason. We had 0 O-line.
Yeah,
Kirk
but- okay.
Cousins and Doxson did a hell of a job. We couldn't establish a run game.
Okay, so
Our tight end's garbage.
I'll play ball. What do you remember? What games you won? Who they were against?
Yeah.
None
yeah,
were
but
against Dallas, I can say that.
None
No.
were against Dallas. Kansas City beat us,
Yeah. Okay.
which was an unfair
So were there any
deal.
good teams that you won?
I think
against?
Denver beat you
Denver didn't beat us.
at the beginning of the year.
No,
we
we
did.
beat Denver.
I'm
We beat Denver.
pretty sure we
No,
beat
we
you.
definitely did.
Yeah.
I know that for a
Yeah,
fact.
go figure. Everyone else in the league beat us, so you guys might as well too.
And the
Charity.
fact that- the fact that
Fucking
you
the Raiders
lost-
could have beat. The Browns could have beat us. We would have played them.
But see, that's what I'm saying is you're boasting your defense, but look at the teams you won against. You lost to the Broncos, and we were not good last year.
Hey, we got Alex Smith now, pal.
Yeah,
Redskins to the Super Bowl.
Things are going to
because
change.
we don't know how to stop Alex Smith. We
No, not
we've
at all,
never done
exactly.
That. Never done that before. So
What's your run game like?
Not worth a shit.
What's your receivers like?
You got a good one.
what's your coaching?
Actually, we have 2 really good
Yeah.
receivers, but
Garrett
they're just
Dodson
young.
and
Pryor.
Richardson. And Pryor. Yep, 3.
Pryor's cold. But the problem is that
Pryor's always
they're
cold.
young. They still got butter hands, man. But I don't know.
Richardson doesn't.
Here's what I'm worried about is that those 2 are programmed to play way far downfield. Alex Smith's more of a tight end kind of guy, and our tight end is garbage. Jordan Reed's garbage.
Yeah.
Period.
No, I disagree with that.
Jordan Reed
I
went
want
to
to agree with
Jordan
you.
Reed went to shit the last 2 years. You got to be kidding me. I'm one of the biggest Jordan Reed fans ever, but right now his game sucks. And Alex Smith, I don't think is going to be capable of playing NFC style football, passing long yards. I think he's going to get hurt.
I don't think he'll get hurt,
I think he's going to get cracked back so hard that his mom's going to feel it.
but I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he'll be very successful.
See, and so we have
But,
to
I mean,
establish. We
a
got
lot
to
of
establish a run game somewhere. Our best running back that we had in the last 10 years went to Dallas.
Just get C.J. Anderson. He's running around there.
I'm just, you know what? I'm boycotting football. Piss on it.
You're boycotting football because they suck. It has nothing to do with anything else.
I'm just boycotting football. The referees are paid to win anyway. You know what? Kaepernick's right. Screw the NFL.
I'm
Which,
really.
by the way, like, how cool was it that, like, Robert Kraft, who was a total douche
No,
in public,
never.
said that Trump is divisive and just a horrible human being and trying to manipulate.
That's like one of his girlfriends too.
yes,
best girlfriend.
everybody,
One of his best.
everybody besides the guy in Houston was just dogging Trump and talking about they got to handle the whole kneeling thing this year, which I think is stupid in general. Because ratings are going to be down. They're always
Yeah.
going to be.
Honestly, what I'm really upset about is that Baker Mayfield's career's over.
I mean,
Maybe.
He's already done.
Maybe.
No, he's already done.
There's plans.
Okay.
There's got to be.
Oh, there's always plans.
There's got to be a plan. Why
He'll
would
get-
you? Why would you be that? I don't got.
Because you need a good player. You
But
want
but
one.
why? But why would you be that highly rated and go to the shittiest team in the NFL if there wasn't some sort of back end dealings going on that
no,
said,
because
"Hey,
they're
look,
the
this is
shittiest
the deal."
team, so they got
yeah,
better
so you
picks.
get the first draft.
That's why. If you do really shitty, you get better picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can also you can decline that. You don't
So-
have to accept that. So if you were
Yeah.
the number 1 draft pick and the Browns picked you, you could have said, "Fuck off! I ain't going to play for you."
Aside from John
And then what happens if
Elway,
no
who
one else
else
picks
has
you up?
done that?
Who wasn't going to pick him up?
No, I think that's actually a really good point, though. Is the John Elway thing? Who declines?
Because you look like a piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. And then if you really look like a piece of shit, people are going to be like,
Like,
"Eh,
nah, well,
he
you
may
know,
be a good player, but
If you think you're too good for an NFL team, then fuck you.
I mean, this is what you wanted to do your whole life." And
I mean,
now
go
you
there,
don't
go
wanna-
there, take your 1.2 million, trade to a different team. Next
I'm just
year.
saying.
I get it.
To me, that would be like, well, you want to play, but you must not want to play too bad.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, I get you want to be on a good team, but
maybe he's going to make a difference
show
there.
that you're worth something in the NFL. Even if you're with the Browns, you can still show you're worth something. If you're really just trying, even if you're just
Deshaun Kaiser's gonna have a great career in Green Bay.
You may not have good stats, but you can still tell by the effort that you're worth something, and then you can use the Browns.
Yeah,
as
look
a
at Johnny
stepping
Football,
stool.
man.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, but he sucked. He was a niche player. Which
Johnny
I kind of
Football.
wonder if Baker Mayfield is just going to be a niche player too, like Manziel, like Tebow. Honestly, like Kaepernick. They're
Russell
just kind of
Wilson.
niche.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Andrew
yeah.
Luck,
The guy-
RG3,
the guy who
the
led
list
the-
goes on.
Wilson doesn't need to be in that group of people you mentioned. One is like has worse health than my 86-year-old grandma, and the others can't throw a football.
I rank him the same as Cam Newton.
You rank who? the
Russell
same as
Wilson.
Cam Newton?
I mean, that's not awful.
Cam Newton?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would kill to have him on the Broncos.
Now, because we don't have a quarterback.
Hey, we
You
have
got
Case.
Keenan.
I literally threw my grandma in there.
What do you
right
mean you
now.
don't have a
We have
quarterback?
Case Keenum.
You guys got Case
If that's
Keenum.
good enough for John Elway, that's good enough for
No,
me.
fuck John Elway, though. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit. He doesn't know how to run a team. He's so
Keenum's a
focused.
badass. He's gonna that
That
was
may
I
be.
seen that and I was like, oh shit, Denver's gonna do something this
That may
year.
be, but John Elway only knows how to focus on the quarterbacks.
Did you watch? No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
If there's
Dude,
Peyton
if I
Manning in
was-
the pool,
if I was in there, I would have gotten a better quarterback for that team.
I would have too, but that's all he ever does. He pays more attention to quarterbacks than anything else, and we need help in a lot of other places.
I don't know. He brought in some good defensive players too.
Yeah.
Chubb. I like Chubb.
No, I mean even years
Yes, you
Oh,
do.
past,
I
like
You like
trades.
Chubbs. We know it.
What's his face from the Browns? I can't think of his name.
Expendable player number 2.
No, he came in when Talib.
Hey, Cowboy.
Oh, Hayden?
Yeah,
The
Joe Hayden? Joe Hayden's good.
yeah, hits hard as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I just think overall, I'm just done with football for this year.
Good. Then I don't have to hear you bitch about it anymore.
What a crappy fan.
I don't bitch about it. I just, I have my opinions on the game, and that's that.
You mean on your team?
No, on the game in general.
What do you mean?
I'm revamping my football this year. I'm not just gonna solely watch the Redskins play
That's
football.
probably good for you.
I'm going
Which is
to
what
watch
most people do.
It's only because he doesn't want to
Football.
pay for NFL Sunday ticket.
Yeah, well, I'm already canceled that shit.
This is a financial
I'm
decision
gonna
right there.
watch football just to watch football.
Okay.
Just bounce around the league, just watch everybody, man.
Hey,
and
Will,
just see what's
I just want
happening.
to let you know something.
Are you
You're
saying
not
you
special.
didn't watch any other games before?
I did, but I didn't watch them to the point of really giving a shit. I just watched it for background noise and man points, basically.
I don't think you get man points if you don't give a shit about it, though.
Yeah, I kind of got to agree with Cody there.
I mean, I watch football from
Especially
start to
like
end. but-
if you get a hard on watching like Blacklist or Blue Bloods, but you won't watch football.
Hey.
You still have 0 man points.
That Tom Selleck, man. Don't blame you.
I just think that there's so much. There's just so much going on around the NFL, man. That really every team is going to be something to watch. Just because, I mean, there's so much moving and shaking going on right now.
There's
and I think
always
it's really,
moving and shaking, though.
but
and
not
there's
to the
never,
not to the point that I think this year and maybe even next year, man. There's a lot of moving and shaking going on in the offseason, man.
Here's what
And
we
I
gotta-
think it's really cool.
Here's what we should do. This will help you out. We should start a fantasy league.
Yeah.
If we start a fantasy league, you'll give a shit
I'll
about
whip
others.
the shit out of you.
I'm sorry.
That was a guy who plays fantasy.
My bad. That was uncalled for.
All
it
I'm
was a
saying is that
reaction.
every year that I've played, I've won. And then I said I got tired of taking all my friends' money, so I got on that. I played on NFL,
Was that the
and
fantasy?
I won 2 years in a row on that.
Was that the fantasy league you had going with Starkey?
Yeah. yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Just because it's called fantasy league, this is actually a real thing. It's not your fantasy league.
I put together a good team, dude. I mean, I understand the game.
He
Just
does the
because
draft before he tells people.
I've never actually done fantasy.
let's do it.
I really
do it
haven't.
this year.
Let's do
Okay,
it.
I'm down. I'd love to. I'm gonna suck, but I'd love to.
No, you ain't gonna suck. All you got to do is just pay attention.
All you have to do is
So
do
I'm
a
gonna
little
suck.
research. You'll be good.
No, I suck too.
I'd
You
like
can go
I
to
think it'd be
Dylan's
really
and get the fantasy football guide. It really actually does help.
I'm sure
Just
it does,
draft-
but I'm still always going to draft like
Just draft
guys
all
I
the-
shouldn't.
Just draft your team, and
That's,
you'll be good. You'll
that's
be good
kind of
every
what I
time.
do. Yeah.
As long as my
I'm
team's
like,
doing
well, how
good.
could I not take Russell Wilson first?
Why?
That's fair, but that's a player that I would.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
really.
okay, but he doesn't score.
How are you saying he's okay? Look at his stats last year.
It doesn't matter in the fantasy.
In fantasy,
That
there's
doesn't.
a weird-
It's a
yeah.
weird system on how it's scored.
Now, granted,
like Alex
last-
Smith would put up 75 points a week sometimes.
Granted, you are right that Wilson was like the top 3 in quarterbacks, but you never take a quarterback first round. You should always take a running back.
Yeah, and I would take Cam Newton over Russell in fantasy.
Really?
I wouldn't because of his interceptions, but
Yeah.
Maybe.
because that's a huge knock.
I guess,
And
but
honestly-
it all depends what league you're playing
And
what
Dak,
kind of
well, and that's another
point
thing,
system
yeah.
and all that.
But it helps you if you have the defense that's intercepting his passes too.
yeah, true. That's the way to do it. You just find out.
I always
Cam
go.
Newton's playing.
I always go with the Browns defense. I have faith.
Browns and the Jags. Those are the only
Yeah, that's
two
fine.
teams
Let's
you
do
need
it.
to draft from.
Let's start. Let's
Well,
start.
I mean,
Let's
Jags
start a
are
fantasy
not
football
bad.
Let's
league.
do it. Anybody want to join?
Yeah, I think anybody can. Let's,
Call
let's,
in at 316. Yep, your turn.
778-0529. Fantasy
I got
football,
the
man.
area
Who,
code.
who wants to play fantasy football with us, man? That
was
would be
good, man.
Cool. Let's get a good little league going on.
At least
What
he
do
knows
we
the area
win?
code.
What's the win?
I think we should win the pajamas and the wig.
Yeah.
No way.
I spent too much money on that.
He's not giving.
I
that
think
up.
that whoever wins gets Will as a sex slave for a month.
That's a sex robot.
that would be a shitty month.
Just sit there.
I don't know. It depends though. What if like some really banging chick wins?
I married the hottest woman in the entire world.
Okay, but you're not married to the hottest man. So
I am the hottest man.
look at yourself, Will. You're nipping in your silk pajamas,
That's because I have silk rubbing on my nipples.
but you've got a shirt under that. Is probably, and it looks like a
Uh-huh.
typical wife beater. Probably has grease stains and a
No.
hole right there on the side.
Nah, there's none of
No,
those.
no. That's his classy one. That's his Sunday one.
This is my Sunday one. Yeah,
this is
It's
one
not
that
his
I-
work
this is
wife
my
beater.
this is my church wife beater.
It's the one that I don't actually beat women in.
Wait
That
a
one's in the
minute.
closet.
Keeping my guns, damn it.
You were talking about, women with black eyes and all sorts of stuff. I mean,
It's true.
Hey
I don't
man,
know.
with Cody, sometimes if you can't beat him, you just got to join him, man. It's the easiest way to shut
Yeah,
him
see,
down.
that's perfect.
Just
he's pansexual though. He's not.
Pansexual is just an overrated term for bisexual. It means you'll literally fuck anyone.
No,
but
Yeah.
you will.
no, that's not.
Yeah.
Pan though means you don't have a sexuality. Well, you have a bunch of.
Pan means that you don't care.
Yeah.
So you don't care if you fuck a dude or a chick.
Bisexual is you like both of them.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Right. Which means you don't care.
Pan means that you don't care. There's a big
That's the
difference
same
between.
thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Because if you're bi,
wait,
you
can-
don't
can I-
care if you're
can I ask
banging
you-
a chick or a dude.
Wait,
No,
I got a
you are
question.
sexually attracted to a man and you're sexually attracted to a female. Pansexual means you're not sexually. It doesn't matter.
So you're just apathetic. I can get behind
No,
that.
not
But isn't-
necessarily apathetic. It just means you look past their sex. It doesn't matter.
You're just looking for a hole, basically.
Isn't that what?
No, come on, man.
Isn't that what bisexual?
Exactly. That's what I'm
No.
saying. They're the same thing.
No, because
in a-
bisexual, you're sexually attracted to a guy for some reasons and a female for
So
some
you're
reasons.
saying that if
So
you're
like-
bisexual, you have to be sexually attracted to him. You can't just be like, oh, you know, he's a good person. That's what you're saying. Because you're saying that
Kind of.
bisexually, you're sexually
Yeah,
attracted
no,
to him.
you're-
And then pansexual, you're
No,
looking
you're
past
basically
the
talking about
sex.
pity fucking now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I
That's
am
exactly
not.
what
No,
you're
what
talking
I'm
about.
saying is, no, wait, hang
No,
on.
no, no.
Hang on. Because
Oh,
what I'm
this
saying
is good.
If you're saying bisexual is because you're
Finally.
sexually attracted to someone, but and pansexual is you're just looking past them. So you're saying that you can't look past them if you're bisexual.
No, I'm saying bisexual, you seek out a guy for whatever reason, or you seek out a female for whatever reason.
And so pansexual.
Pansexual means it does not matter to them. What
Okay,
sex
but then
you
it
are. They
doesn't matter
focus,
if you're
They
bisexual.
focus more on like the personality and stuff
And
like
you
that.
can't
They
do that
don't
if you're
care about
bisexual?
I'm not saying that.
That's what you're
no,
saying.
you are twisting
It's in
my
the
words.
undertext.
No, you are
You
just.
would just shut your mouth for 2.5
No,
seconds.
because
You might hear what the man
No, because I
saying
get it. It's in the
here.
undertext. It's like a
Well,
legal document.
You got
gotta
that
look at
started,
the-
didn't
Does
you,
anybody
Jay?
else understand what I'm saying?
I think
No,
I'm getting
I
what you're
actually
saying.
kind of don't. I'm actually kind of with Cody on this one.
How can you ever be with Cody on this?
I think
No.
I get what you're saying here.
Like, I
Thank
get it
you.
if it was like, there again, like you said, like a legal document, but in like practicality, to me, it sounds like the same thing.
To me, it sounds like you're saying if you're bisexual, it's only for sex. And then
That it does
pansexual,
yes, that's
and then if you're pansexual,
You look
you're
past
looking past
it.
it, and sex doesn't matter. And like that's cool, but you can do the same thing as bisexual.
bisexual people can look past.
And bisexual
Well,
people
if that's
can
your,
also.
if that's your argument, that could be my argument for having sex with a guy.
That's literally what you're saying.
and I'm not bisexual.
You don't need
or
an
pansexual.
argument. You don't need an argument.
But that's what you're saying.
That's exactly
Like a
what I'm
complete
saying.
straight person could have sex with a,
No,
a
because then you're
same
either
gender.
then you're either
It
gay
just-
or you're bi.
Yeah, how can you be straight and have sex
No,
with the
exactly.
same
Like if you're sexually
same
attracted to someone,
gender?
you're not straight.
But
enough money.
that's what his argument is.
No, I'm saying both sides could be like, yeah, I want to bang someone of the same gender.
Can we please
and-
have somebody bisexual or pansexual call at 316?
Yeah, if you're
Can we find one
pansexual,
of
please
those
call
in Kansas.
316-778-0529. Let us know. Let us know what this pansexual.
Let me break this down real quick with you, Matt.
Oh God,
Okay, so you have a bisexual dude.
Cody's smiling with victory.
No, I mean, I'm literally curious.
All
for
right,
my
so we
own
have
self.
Cody on your left side. Gotcha.
Okay, yes, there's Cody, and he's bisexual.
Yes.
And then you have Will, and he's pansexual.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Can we fight over the same guy?
they would, from a whole array, basically of everything that has, is a Homo sapien, they potentially could fuck them.
Good fuck who?
Anything that is a Homo sapien, they would fuck, basically. Like potential, like I wouldn't fuck a dude because I'm not gay or bisexual
Meh.
or pansexual or any of that. But they would, like, one's pansexual, one's bisexual. They would fuck dudes or girls, either one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What the criteria? What you're saying for pansexual is they don't care if it's girl or guy. They're just looking at the person, right?
Yes.
Does the bisexual care? Because he's saying he'll fuck girl or guy too.
You pretty
So
much made it
does
out like
he-
a horn
But you
monster.
were saying that a bisexual finds certain aspects of one
Yeah.
as sexually
And I may,
attractive.
and not
so
even
like
necessarily.
pansexuals don't find them attractive.
Basically, pansexuals
If you're-
have no standards. They'll just plug any hole that moves.
So Will.
Bisexuals have standards.
No, because pansexuals only judge the character.
I hate
Like,
you all.
No,
You did this.
and you're in a bad spot anyway because it's not like you are. But so a pansexual does not find like the person they're boning attractive. They find just their character and the person they are inside attractive, but not the physical attributes.
That was my understanding, but now you have made me feel ignorant. So
'cause you are.
that's fair. I absolutely.
so
why
am-
wouldn't I
so
be
am I,
ignorant?
yeah.
in that?
I agree. Yeah, why
So,
would you know?
I mean, I feel like anything I say now is just going to come out of ignorance. So
So change
So
subject.
basically,
Yeah.
you're saying we were right.
sure,
There you go.
Not really.
There you go.
Ah, Jesus.
Hard fought, but we won. Good job, Zach.
Jay.
Asshole.
Proud father.
No, I didn't understand any of it, to be honest. Like,
Lucky for you, I did, and I enlightened you.
Matt took his hat off, man. It's about to go to blows down
angry
here.
now. Just wait till the pants come up like Randy from Trailer Park Boys.
I'll show you, pansexual.
Matt just hate fucks.
Yeah.
That's how he
You're
rolls.
going to learn a lesson today, boy.
Wow, you need to call me after the show if that's true.
Is there a way we can hang out?
Wow.
I got a
Have
Yankee
a couple
candle.
beers after the show.
I'll set the mood with my Yankee candle.
It's the scent of douche.
It smells like Macintosh. Nothing smells better than a burning Apple product. That's coming from an Apple user.
Macintosh and sex in the room.
Dad do anything stupid? No.
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
I think
Thanks
I need
for
to
the
take
checkup.
control of the
Check
gun.
in, yeah. It's a fantastic
Thanks for the checkup. Little Will's so concerned about his dad.
How many of you guys are Sean Hannity fans?
Me. All the
How
way.
many of your fanities?
Oh,
And yes, that's
please
their name.
don't. Oh.
Their names are fanities. Or if you can be part of the other group, which is the profanities.
The what?
Profanities.
What are they?
They're also Hannity fans. Yes.
That's disgusting. That's like Slipknot fans and maggots. I hate that.
I get it.
No, it sounds stupid. I hate that like fans have names.
Why?
I don't know. I just think it's retarded.
Why?
It's
Why
so
can't
they
you
can
just be a
identify.
fan?
Yeah, it's
Why can't I'm a Slipknot fan? Why can't you just say you're a Slipknot fan? I'm a maggot.
Dude, that's my whole thing with like subcategories in metal and stuff, though.
It just
Yeah.
makes you feel like you're a part of something, man. It's like that brotherhood, you know?
Like the Gigolos.
Like you and the other Fanities, right?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
like the Aryans.
Does it take a certain fan of like level of fans to be that maggot? Is it just a certain?
No, I think
aren't you part of the Fanilows, which is the Barry Manilow fan club?
Okay, for the record, yes, I do like Barry Manilow.
Oh, Jesus God.
Second of all,
I found him online under Fanilow.
Oh, my God.
Fanilo 69.
Fanalo. Very fun.
We'll have gay sex for Barry tickets.
Pansexual.
Yeah, I mean, probably I would.
Fanalo.
I like Barry Manilow. Don't judge me. What's wrong with Barry Manilow? How do you not like him?
I can't even think of a song.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
Well, you know what? When we go on break, we can play one.
I don't know
If we go on break, what time
This is
is
the pub.
it?
We don't go on break.
Yeah,
There's no break at the pub.
I
The
didn't
fuck?
know.
This ain't a
I
union
didn't know.
contract.
But anyway,
Excuse
okay.
me.
So I was just gonna see how you guys feel. I'm guessing none of you are Sean Hannity fans.
I just told you I was a diehard fan of you.
Will, you don't
Eh,
even know who he is.
not familiar, bro.
You don't even know who Sean Hannity is?
I'm over here in my own little world. Leave me alone, you pansexual bastard.
He's definitely,
You're
he's
little-
definitely a fanity.
You're
Yes,
He's in his own world over
that
there.
is a very Hannity kind of thing to say. No, but it came out like I love the whole. My favorite thing about this whole the whole Trump Russia collusion thing is that they keep digging into people's stuff and they keep finding things out. Well, you know how like Hannity is a bootstraps kind of guy and don't take shit from the government. You know, you're just worthless or whatever. Well, comes to find out, he owns a whole bunch of like HUD land, like apartments, tons of them.
Yes, what's wrong with that?
So he gets money from the government,
Absolutely.
to get the people in there, and then he kicks them out for like really messed up reasons. Meaning,
They don't have the right scent of candle.
honestly, like really close to that.
Yeah.
Somebody broke their toilet lid and they replaced it without telling him. He kicked them out, but did charge them a hefty $300 fine that they weren't able to pay. So he took them to court. And now they owe him like $2,000.
So is this what we're finding out Cohen defended him on?
Yeah.
Too bad we couldn't
This is some
find
of those
someone with
things.
$300
I don't
that
think
we could
there's
take it
anything.
from.
There's nothing wrong with that.
He's just jealous because he couldn't figure out how to do it himself.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with kicking somebody out of a house because of that.
Jay, don't you wish we
Listen.
could find someone with $300 that we
Listen.
could just conveniently take it from?
Here's the thing.
Inside joke.
No, there's not, because it's in the contract that you sign that says no improvements, modifications,
That's not
or
an
repairs are
improvement. Do you want a
authorized.
toilet lid?
Or
Listen.
repairs are authorized
Look,
to
you
be
can't
done
talk.
by
You can't
anybody
talk.
but
You don't have a
property
fridge.
management.
I was gonna say this is coming from the guy with no fridge. That's not improving it. That's
So-
literally just making it normal.
So
Most people
you
have.
should contact your landlord to get it done.
Why though?
That's the thing they did.
It's in your
They
contract.
waited 2 months.
Do you really need a damn toilet lid?
And by the way,
I am picturing
what kind of
Hannity as the
savage-
landlord.
I know.
Yeah, me too.
Just coming in with a toilet.
By the way,
Looking like Super Mario.
as a landlord, I would want them just to do it themselves because then that's less money that I have to spend. If I needed a new fridge, I do. I wouldn't. If I was the landlord, I wouldn't want to be like, "Oh yeah, sure. Tell me when you need a new fridge. I'll get you one."
I will say Cody doesn't have much of a saying since he was the
But
worst
think
landlord.
about but think about the business side and the back end of it. Okay, you rent a house from me. You put your own toilet lid on. You like those wooden ones, so you put that on. Well, you're kind of fat, and one day it breaks and it pinches your ass cheek, and you have to go get stitches. Now, because it's in my house and you put that on there, I have to pay your hospital bill under the insurance. Bullshit.
Why is Matt jerking off in his bathroom?
Who doesn't jerk off in their bathroom?
Why wouldn't you? That's the best
That's
place
where
to
I
do
jerk.
it.
I jerk off on the toilet.
Why would I
I
want
think
wood?
like two
Well, I'm just saying.
2 feet
There-
above
there's
my
a-
spouse.
there's a business side to this. There's a reason why those things
why
are
are you
in there. It's just
sitting
like
on
a
the toilet
toilet
lid?
lid.
My question.
This isn't even what we were
Doesn't he
arguing in
have
the
to
first
sit
place.
down to take a shit?
What we were arguing in the first
That's
place.
not the lid.
Yeah, you don't sit on the lid and take a shit.
The,
You
the
fucking
lid and the thing
Neanderthal.
are the same goddamn thing.
No, it's
Toilet
not the
upstairs
same
just has
thing.
smears all over it.
It's one piece. You
It's
get
all in
the-
one piece. How many fucking houses have you worked on? When you go by the lid that closes the hole, it's also got the seat on it that's the same.
You did say lid.
Yeah, the lid. I think is
the
something
same.
that closes it.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
Like,
but the
you
seat.
close-
Okay, so let me rephrase it for Mr. Fucking Literal. You're sitting on the seat of the wood lid that you
What's
got
it called,
because
though?
it's okay. Cool.
What's it called if it's not the
called a
lid?
toilet seat.
There you go. You put the
You're
seat
sitting
down
on that,
because you sit
and
on
you
the
pinch
seat.
your ass crack, and you have to go get stitches. Now I'm liable for it.
So he's not sitting on the lid.
That's welcome to HUD housing, brother. That's how it works. I mean, is it crooked?
Sounds like you really
Maybe
should just
so.
sit on the lid. Save
But-
yourself some money.
I'm just saying.
That-
There's
okay.
nothing wrong with it.
Okay,
Here's
first
a
of all, this
question.
entire rant had nothing to do with why we were
No,
bringing this up.
no, and we are predicating the fact that it's also illegal for a landlord to not make repairs within like the first month. I think.
I
of
think it's
notification.
I think it's a little bit less time.
I
than
think
that.
it is too.
We'll give
giving
them 30
yeah,
days.
I'm even giving them leeway. They waited 2 months. Can you
Sweet.
imagine being a woman without a toilet seat? You gotta sit on that.
I thought it was the lid.
the whole thing. I mean, it's part of it. I'm
No,
just-
it's not. It's not either.
I thought you were talking about the thing that comes off on the top.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
did
I thought
I.
you were talking about.
That's what I was talking about. But
Oh, so it's not the lid; it's the
So,
cover.
all right. So they,
Oh,
look, we're just saying
so they sued because was it the lid or the seat that was broken?
it was the lid that was broken.
The lid
The
on the
lid
back
on
of it,
top.
or the lid that you put down.
Shut up.
Did they sue at all?
But it's,
Are we talking about suing?
a lid though is not a necessary measure to the,
The lid, Patrick.
right.
What are you, savage?
Which lid? Which lid are we talking about?
The lid or the seat?
Who just
I
wants
mean,
toilet?
No,
There's the
because
lid.
there's the lid
There's a
and then
lid,
the
a
seat that you
seat,
sit
and then
on.
there's a lid.
I don't know if we're talking about the lid that you put on the seat or the lid on the back of the toilet that covers the innards.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought right
well,
away.
the thing that goes on the back of the toilet to cover the innards is called a tank cover,
Yeah,
or a
tank
cap.
cover, yeah.
Okay,
It's not a lid. A lid is
It's
what
the
goes
thing that
over the
on
seat.
the toilet.
There. See,
So
that's
there,
perfect.
for
That's what
us
I wanted to
literal
know.
fucks.
The thing that you probably never close.
Well, no. Why the fuck would I?
You're savage.
The toilet.
Gross. Yes.
Why?
According to feng shui, though, you're supposed to close it because if not, you're just flushing money down the toilet.
Yeah.
How? How?
And it just looks gross.
it does.
Yeah. see?
What? How? It's a toilet.
But there's feng
Yeah.
shui to it too.
I don't give a fuck
You,
about
when
feng
you go
shui.
when you go in there to put deodorant on, do you want to look at
Will, spell feng shui.
should it be open?
FUNK.
No, but and they didn't sue.
No.
No,
the
they
whole reason you
just
brought this
replaced it.
I mean, but that's the reason everything ended up going to court, though, because
Right.
the landlord ended up suing because.
Yes, yeah.
So is Sean Hannity
And
the
it was-
landlord here?
He owns the building,
Okay.
and I mean,
Unfortunately, he's not the one.
Doesn't that
comes to this
technically
thing.
make him the landlord?
No, you
Not
have property
really,
management, I'm
yeah.
sure.
No. Yeah.
but it's the same principle as Donald Trump has ran his as well. Is take all the government money you can, and then kick the tenants out so you get more government money.
Well, it's like a restaurant, man. You got to keep turning asses over.
This is people's places where they live. Like, it's not a restaurant.
The whole thing is this is a guy that preaches and preaches and preaches about being anti-government, basically, and then he's gladly accepting.
Oh,
government
so there's more to all of
That's
this.
the whole thing.
That's the whole thing.
That was really.
That's what.
Why
That's
didn't you start with that?
he did.
I did.
did.
I
He
did.
started with that.
I didn't
He
know
did.
that.
And then somebody heard toilet and was like, "Whoa!"
No, my whole point to it is there's absolutely nothing wrong with a guy saying screw the government but taking their money. To him, that's a to him and his people, that's a victory. Look
No,
at you,
but that-
son of a bitch.
But that's so hypocritical.
To be like hypocritical Schmidt with Kinnickle.
If you're black or Mexican, you shouldn't take government
But
money.
when
But
you're
if you're a rich white man, then it's okay.
But when you're
and
saying
you
fuck the
should.
government, you're basically saying I don't want your help. I don't want you involved in my life.
Yeah.
And then you're getting
And,
help,
and
they're
telling
involved
your
in your life.
listeners you shouldn't take government handouts. It's just
Yeah.
making you weak. But then you're taking a bunch of government.
But how is it a government handout when he paid the
Yes.
money to get the buildings built? He's just renting them out.
Right.
That's guaranteed money.
It's also guaranteed money if he doesn't go HUD.
Yeah, he could easily not go HUD and just take
went
regular
HUD because
tenants.
it's
He's helping the less fortunate in those communities.
Helping them by kicking them out
Yes.
for a toilet seat.
And that's
Lid,
one.
sorry.
That's one instance. Another one was a crying baby, and none of
I'd
the
kick him
people,
out for that, too.
none of the other people complained about it.
Yeah, but fuck babies.
I mean,
Yeah, but you wouldn't live in the upstate New York in a nice fancy condo and have a crying baby either. You'd get ousted real quick there too.
no, you wouldn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, because if
would.
you could afford that, you've got your own floor. You've got your own space. I mean,
And you wouldn't have
those
kids
are
because you're
giant.
smart.
Those are
Right.
giant,
If you can afford
giant-
that, you don't have kids.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, or you have a giant apartment. I mean, they look like houses.
Or you've got a nanny taking care
Hey,
of
I just wanted to throw it out there that,
Hey, I
you
got
know,
it, man.
there's
I'm
nothing
not
wrong
rich.
with saying screw the government and then
got
having
it.
HUD houses. There's just nothing wrong with that.
It's me.
Well, a
I'm the
nanny slash house cleaner, housekeeper.
Is she Mexican?
Yeah, actually, she is.
I used to have
But
one.
I'm Mexican, so you know, it's okay.
So you're buying your own people.
I am, yes.
You're supporting
Yeah, I'm just helping their growth. You know,
all that
Giving
money's
us
going
jobs.
down there, turning into drugs, coming up here, and that's why we're building the wall now.
It's
See,
it's
people
really a
like you
glorified
start
fence.
all this shit.
my people are ruining America on purpose because we're tired of you motherfuckers and your racism. That's why we made the deal with the EU. So we got the trade with Europe. Fuck America. Your industry's going down. Ours is going up. You know, but she had, you know,
Shouldn't you be in
What
a
happened?
vineyard somewhere right now?
no, we're gonna be the owners. you white,
They're gonna screw
Yeah.
you Americans, but we're gonna
Right.
take your money.
you white skinned. You guys are gonna be the ones working for us. Just wait.
Oh my god!
Now that will fuck America up though.
Oh yeah.
Now all the jobs are going to Mexico because of that tariff deal. Oh, it's bad.
We're in sync.
I mean, it's a good thing I've got, you know, connections.
To Mexico?
Yeah, oh yeah.
He can go work the donkey show in Boys Town.
Yeah.
I still have a lot of family that lives down there.
Really?
I can't communicate with them.
Probably wouldn't want to.
Nah.
Are you
Can
sending
you
money
really?
back?
Can you really claim Mexican if you can't speak
Mexican.
Spanish?
Mexican.
Goddamn Mexicans. Boy, I tell you what.
That dang old man.
you know,
Goddamn Mexican
can
down
you
there in
really?
Mexico.
Can you really say that?
If I can't speak Mexican,
Yeah, in Spanish.
thank you.
I didn't say
He did say
I didn't
Did he?
say
Okay.
speak Mexican. I mean,
I
I'm a
was
redneck,
impressed.
but I'm not a jackass.
No.
If you can't speak Spanish, can you really claim to be Mexican? You got family down there. I got connections down there. I can't communicate
If you
with.
can't spell English, can you claim to be
I
American?
was gonna say, can you say you have a high school diploma if you can't spell serum?
Yeah. My high school.
we don't.
Hey,
speak-
my high school
we
diploma
don't
was
speak-
bought and paid for fair and square.
We
pal.
don't speak English here, so
Yeah, we do.
st-
What do we
you call
speak?
that English?
Well, not true English,
No.
but I don't know what else to call it.
We speak
American.
American.
American with a U.
And besides,
America.
besides other countries, including Mexico, a good chunk of the population is bilingual. So you know,
But you're not. So if you went down there, they would talk shit
I
on
can
you in
speak-
Spanish, and
I
you
can
would
speak
never know.
enough.
He
Oh
speaks
no, he'd go down
jackass.
there and he'd be considered white. Look at
Oh
him.
yeah,
Look at him.
probably.
Dude, you're colonized.
Me
you
and-
would be
Look at your
ousted.
red hair.
Me and Louis C.K. are like
You would be.
we're gods down there, and we're both jacking off in front of people.
I can see them now. Where are they now? 10 years from now, Jay down there with a goat meat burrito cart outside of Senior Frogs.
Just masturbating in front of Louis. We're just staring at each other.
Wouldn't that be the dream though?
Oh God,
Honestly,
it would.
I would do that so quick.
Oh, that would be
That
amazing.
jerking off in front of my idol, and he's jerking off in front of me. Yes. Tell me that doesn't sound amazing.
It bothers me that Louis is your idol.
Not the jerky.
That whole conversation, that's what bothers you the most?
I love Louis, but I don't know.
Why?
Man. I
He's-
think Jim Jeffries is better. But
I don't.
Really?
Well, I don't know.
I
It beats
love
my-
Louis. Don't get me wrong.
I do too. It's just I don't know. I think they're both greats. Don't get me wrong.
Cody,
But
you're ignorant.
I love it.
at least I know what a toilet
You're
seat is.
uninformed.
No, you don't.
I do. I just told you what a toilet seat was.
You dumb fuck.
How am I ignorant? Because I want to jerk off in front of my idol? Why is that bad?
It's good stuff.
Close your eyes, Matt. He's gonna start beating his meat.
This is why my people are going to be putting you people in plantations.
Better than camps.
Be
My people have
watching
already
over
been
you.
there.
People ran over camps. They discovered your camps.
My people were actually on both sides of the fence is the problem. I'm torn. I got Jewish blood and I got German blood.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are you from, though? Like, where's your ancestors?
A lot of Europe.
Heresy.
My ancestors got kicked out of England.
Really?
Damn gangsters. They were doing business with the Mexicans. Got in trouble.
Hey, it's going to work out in the end. Trust me. Like, oh, well, have you seen how Ford is only making 2 types of cars now?
Yep.
That's part of the reason.
Is it?
Yeah, I was digging into that yesterday. Because the main plants that make those vehicles are in Mexico.
What cars are they making?
That's the Mustang, and
It's a new one.
yeah,
Mustang's not a good one to have.
it's not, no. But
but
that
it's
just
only-
tells you the market.
It's
the
only
way
2
gonna
sedans.
go.
That's all they're doing.
Oh, really?
And none.
No more trucks.
No, the trucks.
The
is what
trucks,
they're going to be
and
in.
they're all made in Mexico too.
And so are all the Chevys.
But I mean, there's going to be like no more Fusions or Focuses. Or
Yeah.
Fiestas.
Well, what's going to
or-
happen is they'll just start building down there. I mean, it's going to happen if they're going to ship all the jobs out of Detroit to Mexico. Then that's what they're going to have to do.
I mean, that's not really what they did. I mean, that's what Donald Trump did by bringing up these tariffs and stuff. He's the one that fucked it up. If he hadn't fucked with the global economy, it never would have happened. But
You hear that, Ford guys?
yeah, that's done. That's your president. That's what. Yeah, that's what. And that's one turn of phase. I've heard that other stuff. As far as
we'll get all driving the same thing.
yeah,
It's the New World Order.
Smart cars.
Pretty much.
I think
I drive a smart car.
so.
honestly.
Oh, in a second.
They're pretty roomy, actually.
No, they aren't roomy. But
Have you ever sat in one?
Yeah.
They're very roomy.
They're
Says the guy that
definitely
looks
not.
like a clown right now.
They're very roomy. I drove one.
Him and 25 of his friends fit in just fine.
Well, me and Matt could fit in one, but it would be comfortable.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, dude.
No.
Oh yeah.
Well, you're a big guy.
I know. I've drove one. They're very comfortable. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're
comfortable for one
there's,
person.
There's zero room in the back seat for regardless how small you are.
Right.
But width wise, I guarantee you, me and him could sit shoulder to shoulder and be comfortable.
I don't know.
They're not. They're very small on the outside, but they're all interior. The motor is about the size of that mixer.
I'm just not even going to address that.
I wouldn't even know where to begin.
I'm
What's the
saying.
motor?
I felt like me driving a Fiat. I couldn't imagine driving a smart car.
Fiat's smaller on
Plus,
the
they're a
inside.
shitty drive. They're so uncomfortable to drive.
Fiats?
No, smart cars. They turn on a dime, but God, you hit a bump.
I kind of felt like I was driving a little remote control buggy around, man. Like I was
Yeah.
in Mario Kart or
See, I
some
would feel
shit.
like, I would feel like I'm driving a go-kart. That's
Exactly what it feels like.
Did you hear about the guy in England that was going around tipping smart cars?
No, but that's fun.
He was seriously.
That's funny.
They caught him too. He was doing it for like a week. He'd go to a smart car and he'd tip it on the back, like he was sitting straight up.
That's funny. Yeah.
I wouldn't know it. How much would you want to kick that guy's ass when you got out to go to work in the morning?
Someone tipped my car.
Damn it. Motherfucker.
That would be funny, though. I would have to laugh if I came out and my car was tipped over.
I would.
I wouldn't.
How would you call your boss and say that? That would be a whole new. It'd be like, oh, I'm going to
Well,
be
I'm
late.
guessing if he tipped it
my
over,
car
you could
was
tip it
tipped
back.
over.
Yeah, but coming down,
Probably a
that's
lot
gonna
harder than it.
suck.
Well, it's going to fuck up your suspension or whatever.
Yeah,
Eh.
and everything else on
I wonder
the
how much
It'd be
time
all
is that guy going to do?
I have no idea.
They do
what I
not-
want to
they
know
don't
is
put
how
up
long
with
it took him
shit.
to do it.
Probably not. Probably a
just
couple
like
seconds. He probably just did a deadlift and got it up. Honestly,
They found him in the hospital. That's how they caught him.
Like a
His
power
back
lift.
problems.
Yeah, exactly. Use your legs.
He's got like 4 or 5 hernias.
Yeah,
That's how they caught him
just-
with back
it was just-
surgery.
it was a good prank.
I could
but
just see the profiling on that.
he looks like he was born in the 20s.
We need
and has
to
scoliosis.
look at hospitals.
That's what they do in Europe as for fun. They tip cars. We kill people.
Yeah.
Mass shootings and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's-
Lucky us.
yes. We are the superior country.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think
Well.
there's any patriotism in here.
We're all going to Mexico to work next year.
I'll hook you guys up with some okay jobs.
Yeah,
Some of you.
I could see you trying to get us okay.
Yeah.
jobs.
On the chicken farm.
That's a good point.
You would think that you were trying to get us
Yeah.
an okay job, but in reality,
You only got to
I
put 'em
thought
up
he
your
said
butt a
he was
couple
going to
times.
pay us a lot of money.
You guys told the same thing to my people.
Wait a minute. You want to talk about whose people the white man screwed over?
Everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Even white people.
Crooked
Even
bastards.
Irish.
Whiteys.
Yeah, I'm Irish. I'm excluded over here in all this white people talk.
You're actually fine.
I
Yeah,
know,
because
I know.
you're former slave, so you're
Because
good.
you're asshole people.
The Scandinavian
Yeah, my
descendants.
what the fuck are you?
Irish.
Yeah, he
I
got
got
the.
some Irish in me too.
How much
Yeah, but
Irish
you're
you got in you, Matt?
Scandinavian.
How much Irish you got in you?
How much
So
you want?
I'm a Heinz 57, okay?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Got some Scandinavian.
She's a mutt.
I am.
You claim white though. That's the thing.
Everyone. Yeah. I
You
was gonna
claim
say,
Caucasian on your taxes.
What all do you have in you?
I don't even remember.
Is it from Europe?
Hopefully, just Mr. Reed.
But what? What did you say?
Until she gets bored. Until she gets tired of trying to make something flaccid go hard.
Damn it.
How long have you guys been married?
Married.
Dude,
Not even-
remember?
Yeah, that's right.
We were
I
supposed
forgot
to
you
go.
guys. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, with
Yeah,
friends
why
like them, who needs enemies?
I don't remember, but I had a good reason.
Oh, it was probably it was fucking windy, so Cody
Okay.
didn't get out.
That's
of the
why
house.
he didn't go, because you were still accepting presents.
My present is my presents. Wow.
Which you didn't
That-
even give that.
I'm here.
That would have been good. It was a great party.
Hey,
I feel like I got the shitty end of the bargain.
I didn't say it was a good present.
Anyway,
Yes, sir.
You guys should renew your vows so I can go. Just don't include presents because
For a year.
don't count it.
Do it now.
I'm
do it
renewing
right
mine
now.
in October.
we're renewing ours.
I don't know if I'm going to invite you yet, but
You should invite me because I'll go.
It'd be a waste of a stamp because they ain't gonna go.
Just have an open bar. We'll be fine.
it is.
Oh, man.
Are you gonna go?
Of course I'll go.
Sweet. I'll go. Where's it at?
That's my buddy.
I haven't invited you yet.
Well, I'm going.
He didn't invite me either.
No, I think I've already invited Jay.
What the fuck?
I see him more often. We talk.
I'm on Facebook. You literally.
Exactly.
I tweeted you.
We don't
I
talk on
tweeted
Facebook.
you, and you never tweeted me back.
Dude,
Yes, I did.
me and Matt
That shows how much I pay attention.
me and Matt have a brotherhood that was built in blood and
Arian?
magic and
Ugh.
Magic.
yeah.
Did you invite him over Final Fantasy?
Did I invite? No, I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
You don't think so?
By the way, bro, before we start this mission, I'm renewing my wedding vows. Think you can be my best man?
It's not a mission.
I'm
it's a
going
quest, you
regardless.
asshole.
Yes.
Get it right.
If you invite me or not, I'm going.
Yeah, we're going to be the wedding crashers.
Yeah, you're not
Coming in with our afros. Dude, I got to roll with you. If you're going to crash the party, I want to go.
No, big.
I don't
If
think
I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
invite
go.
Cody, I'm going to invite you. Let's be real.
Okay. Man.
I think the better choice of guest guest number 13 would be me. I'm just saying.
13.
That's so unlucky.
Now we're going to have like
Matt's got like a
150
shit
people
ton
there.
of friends. He's actually social and yeah,
That's
popular.
overrated.
I know.
I've got like 6 people I talk to, and I'm good with that.
I think it's
And I don't even talk to them all the
Yeah,
time.
and I'm not even one of them. So
I don't like
Yeah.
having a bunch of people either. And
Me
he's all
either.
Like, oh, but it's all about
Because then
networking.
everyone's like, "Oh, why don't you ever talk to me?" Because I don't like you.
Man, I like to party
I like to stay at home and do nothing.
with no refrigerator.
I don't need a refrigerator because I don't
I like to work out my prostate.
Jay wipes his pecker.
I like to help you work out your prostate.
Snap.
I think you can get 13 feet this time. Come on, let's try. He really is my spot.
Telling you, man, we should have the P Olympics on video, dude. It should be great. Great.
I think you're
I
holding.
know a woman that would whoop y'all.
You're thinking of the
That's
wrong
scary.
thing, though. It's not pee. Is what I'm saying.
Even better.
Yeah.
Let's see who can blow babies farthest.
I would kick the shit out of everybody.
I've been training
Yeah,
my
I've been
whole life for
training-
this.
Training since college.
I'm gonna get the gold medal.
One day I'm going to get the chance to blow babies, and damn it, I'm going to win.
13 feet, you little bastard.
As long as Nabla lets you. Pedophile joke too far.
Can you imagine? Can
I
you
learned the new
imagine
line.
the people that are listening to this right now? They're thinking to themselves, "I'm trying to find a reason to turn this shit off, but I just can't."
Yeah, see, I keep checking on my phone to see if my wife has some Snyder mark, which she usually does, you know. But
She's
no,
probably
she's
not
not
listening.
listening. Let's
She
be
probably-
real.
yeah.
She shut this shit off after like 5 minutes.
She was like, at one point, I thought they were going to find something to actually discuss.
No.
But the meaningless banter just keeps going.
That's what it's all about on Sunday, though, man. It's just about.
I know, I'm biting my
senseless
lip not bringing
shit.
up current events. Like, they're just right here.
Yeah.
I want to talk about them.
Throw them out there.
admit
You
that.
know what a current event is that happened to me today? How the fuck do you go to a sandwich shop and they're out of bread?
Did you go to Subway?
Yo, you know
How
what's
the fuck
bullshit?
do you assume a
The
current
last-
event is personal?
Well,
It's a current event.
No,
And this
let
is
me-
a situation.
I am
personal
with you
event.
on this. The last 4 times I've been to Subway, they didn't have Italian herbs and cheese, and it pisses me off. The last time I went, they had nothing but wraps, and I got the last wrap.
They're out of bread. You're a sandwich shop.
Dude, no, okay, so we had the fucking track.
Fat lives matter.
Yeah, we had
Transpiricals.
whatever it's called when all the track teams get together. I don't know.
Track meet.
No, but this is like
Homosexual meeting.
this is like a state thing, not just like a
State track meet.
yes. And like they didn't. I guess they didn't check the schedule and they didn't know. And so when everyone got into town, I went at like 6:30, and they were. I walked in, they were like, "We're out. We have 1 wrap." I was like, "I'll take it."
Why wouldn't they just close? But here's the thing: instead of embarrassing yourself and giving guys like us a reason to
They didn't
talk
have a
shit
chance.
on a
Ask you a
very
question.
public platform,
They
why
didn't-
wouldn't you just close?
They didn't have a chance.
How much was the rap?
Did you go to the other Subway?
No, because I
That's
only
a
have
good
1
question.
in town, where I live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't want to drive.
I was thinking you were here.
He's got a 1 subway town.
Sorry, buddy.
But they didn't have a chance to close because everyone kept coming in.
But okay, just how much was it?
I think they gave me like half off.
Oh, so they actually get. Never mind.
They gave me like
I was thinking, how smart would it be to be like, oh yeah, we only have 1 of these left instead of the $5 things.
Well-
so they could just keep doing, even though they have a bunch.
But I also
But there's like, oh, that dude's not going to spend shit.
I would have charged
so
you $20 for
let's
the 1
push
wrap.
it.
That's the. I mean, I would have just started auctioning that shit.
Right.
Cody already has like a reputation around town about being like the biggest penny pincher.
yeah.
So I mean, I could see.
Well, he doesn't have a fridge, so that makes sense.
I don't need a fridge.
I mean, and I did kind of start the show off with like a current deal with the gun law thing. So
That's
It
true.
lasted 2 minutes, and then we just talked about how you beat women.
it doesn't have to last
And how you're-
forever.
and
It's
how
a
you're
general conversation.
And how you're gonna Muhammad Ali the fuck out of your son's nuts?
Yeah, that's
That's
gonna
what we
happen.
started with.
That's gonna happen.
You mean you're going to fly a plane into him?
Wrong
I just like how
Muhammad.
do you have it like marked on the calendar the day that he's going to hit puberty? Like
Well,
you're just
I
like
think-
you
I
are
think
so
he's a-
exact. Like when he turns 14, his balls are dropping.
He's
At
already there.
midnight.
He's already there. But
At midnight, I'm just gonna
I'm
walk
gonna-
in.
yeah.
Bam,
He
sucker
wants to
punch.
make sure he's full blown in the moment.
Yeah, I guess.
yeah. Oh, dude, it's gonna be a sweet victory.
You should Facebook Live that.
Yeah.
I'm so gonna, man. I'm gonna Stone Cold Steve Austin the shit out of that kid.
He's got it marked on the calendar for my son too.
Yeah.
When he turns 14.
No one's
Yeah.
sons are safe.
So in Will's mind, 14 is like that's when
Magic
puberty
number.
happens. Like,
Well, if it happens before that, great.
nope, you have to wait till you're 14.
Yeah, you've already
But
said
14 is when it's gonna happen.
it. At midnight, he just hits
right on,
puberty.
man.
What
Just-
happens if he waits till he's 16 to hit puberty?
Yep, too
Then
bad.
it's legal.
You're getting to pay it forward when you're 14.
Hey, I think today's actually Pay It Forward Day.
Oh, sweet.
That or yesterday, I can't really
How
remember.
old is he now?
Little Will?
Yeah.
Oh, he'll be turning 12 like next
Ooh,
week.
he doesn't have long.
Never start too early.
Every Pay It Forward Day just...
Yeah, just nut tapping.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, dude, that's one gift that a father should give their kid. That's a lifelong lesson. All those times you thought it was funny to hit me in the nuts.
I feel like as a dad, I should not have anything to do with my son's genitals.
I was going to say...
That's my rule.
I guess my question is, I think this might be. I mean, I don't remember hitting my dad in the nuts a ton of times.
Also, nothing
Or-
says good parenting.
Jay, how
like
about your
nut
kid? Does
tapping
he
your 14-year-old.
purposely try to hit you in the nuts?
No.
All right, so I think we're on to something.
My kid doesn't even yell at me though. Like, if he like yelled at me and
Well,
like
you have him trained
immediately
well,
ran
so-
up and was like, "I'm sorry." That's right.
that's right.
Well, and
That's really
my
what your
kid,
wife should be doing, too.
my kid doesn't. It never has been that way. But
Oh,
you
it's
know,
never been
we-
intentional. You're just a dick.
we roughhouse. And his uncle thought it was funny to teach him to hit me in the nuts.
Did you ever play football, Will?
Oh yeah,
Did you like high school?
yeah.
A little bit of college, maybe.
No,
Did you ever? Oh, I know. MMA. Did you ever do any fight?
I've
surprised
been in
you
plenty
don't
of
have
street
the-
fights.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. I'm just surprised you don't have like the automatic like reflect. You know, the action of nope, not gonna hit my nuts. Like
So
at the age of like 30.
let me
it's
tell you.
almost
Let me
impossible to
tell you
catch
how
me.
this works. So your cute little innocent kid comes up, and he's standing there, and you're like getting some Kool-Aid or whatever you're doing, and you got your hands up, and they're standing there watching like normal, and Uncle has this code word. And when he says the code word, the kid is taught to punch Dad in the nuts. Dad knows nothing about this code word or knows nothing about what's
So
going
this is
on.
Fun uncle's fault.
Yeah. So I'm standing there and
Well,
I'm
then
getting
sometimes you need to
Kool-Aid.
punch
Fun
fun uncle in the balls.
And I get, and no. What's that teach him?
Well, don't,
It
you-
teaches-
That he's a grown-ass man.
Yeah, not to manipulate children. I know it's something you and Cosby and you know.
Well,
It's all fair
I
if
get
they're
it.
unconscious, but
Being the bitch of a mother that I am sometimes, like I trained my kids at the moment their dad started being an asshole. Hey, get him in the nuts.
What?
Yeah.
that's not.
They would come to my
Now
house
it's coming out.
because they'd be like, he would be talking the shit that he would talk, and they'd shut up and don't talk to my mom that way. Boom.
But what happens later is the thing.
Then they get innocent
Then
and
you
like
have-
Will.
No, then your kid's gonna get curbed. I mean, because that's something as a kid in high school, a guy in high school, you do not play around with that.
Some kid
you
is-
get hit in the balls and you square punch him, and then
No, have you seen the kids?
keep
Have you seen the
punching.
teenagers these days that they do that shit? That's what
Yeah.
they do. They'll walk by and they think it's funny just to slap each other in the balls because that's funny shit to do.
That's all right. A tap or whatever. But
That hurts
but
worse.
when it's
I'd rather be
Yeah.
hauled off and have a semi truck drove into my groin than be tapped in the nuts.
I
Will's just sitting in the road with his legs.
I mean, dude, it doesn't.
It's a
Bring it,
runway.
bring it, you big bastard. Have you ever been like rolling up a cord? Like I use a grinder because it always happened to me when I was
The gay app?
fabricating. Rolling up my grinder cord at the end of the day, and it would, son of a bitch, would always get to that point where it was going around a loop, and it would slap me right in the nuts, and it hurt like hell.
So you never learned from your mistakes.
yeah, you just didn't move.
It was
It's
5
insanity,
o'clock. I've been
okay?
working all day, man. I'm ready to go, but I like my shit put up right, you know.
So you
it's
could
one
just
of the
move
deals.
out of the
Yeah.
like when you're doing it.
Like, oh, hey, this didn't work the last 10
Yeah.
times.
Have you guys met Will? This is the definition
that's
of
true.
insanity.
This nutsack is just a punching bag.
I think we need to
got-
get in on this.
I'm next. No, I in high school I broke a kid's arm because he hit me in the balls.
Yeah.
Like and legit like I had him in an arm bar and broke it.
Yeah, but
Like,
we went to
I
high school when that
purposely-
shit wasn't funny.
In
Cody's
kindergarten.
age people and a little bit younger, they think that shit's funny
No,
to
it's
walk
not.
by
No,
and slap
I
you in
punched
your
a dude
nuts.
square in the mouth.
I
You
broke a
ain't
kid's
punching
nose
shit.
in kindergarten because he punched me in the nuts.
Yeah, see, me and Matt are closer in age. Like,
Yeah, no, I didn't tolerate that shit in high school. Shit wasn't funny to me. I don't like
It's
getting
not
tapped
funny.
in the neck. So why is everyone think
Haul
it's funny?
off and punch me
But
smack
my
in the
point is,
face.
I would never teach my kid to hit someone in the balls because I wouldn't want him to get fucked up.
I didn't teach him to hit no one in the nuts. I'm going to teach him what happens when you do get hit.
Teach
somebody
him
in the
not
nuts.
to.
Yeah,
You're just repeating the cycle.
I'm not worried about
Violence
little.
only
I
teaches
promise
violence.
you, I'm not worried about little Will getting beat up.
Parenting 101, revenge.
Exactly.
Get revenge on your
Yeah.
14-year-old.
Right. Hey man, it's a tough line to toe being a Reed.
I also and also incorrect. I mean, I just hate that you use Muhammad Ali as the guy.
Well, he did have a pretty powerful from the southpaw stance punch.
Trump,
So they got shaky.
Tyson.
Trump
way better.
did.
Oh no, he was saying Trump earlier was saying that Muhammad Ali was the best boxer, and so it's been a big thing. I'm like, no, what?
I don't remember when Muhammad Ali
Tyson
bit
was
anyone's
the
ears off.
man.
Mike Tyson is
dude.
and was
In
the
the
best
80s.
ever.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And anybody that says different is just dumb. I hope my dad's listening right now. Because he's the guy that says Mike Tyson, and my dad's a huge box fan, has been all of his life boxed. So he's got credibility when he throws up an argument. But he's a Tyson hater.
Who was better than Tyson?
Anybody that was to the point they stepped in the ring with him got knocked the fuck out in under 90 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, even who was it? His name was Blood. What was his nickname?
Because that's what he was doing after one punch.
Green. I mean, like, he knocked him out 3 times.
Mike Tyson was just...
Granted, the guy was on crack and he kept hitting up. But yeah, that's true, too. It was a whole story. I saw a documentary on Mike Tyson. It was great.
Tyson just was something, man. I mean, that dude was amazing.
He still is something.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna Muhammad Ali somebody, that means you're just running away from the draft.
I'm going to act like I'm going to hit you today.
I'm just gonna claim pacifist last minute and change my religion.
My dad must not be listening because I don't have any hate mail yet.
Not from him.
We get plenty.
Or any love.
Maybe that's
Or
why
a
you're
happy
not,
birthday. Or a hug.
Maybe that's why you're gonna nut tap
just-
the fuck out of your
Or
kids.
just, I'm proud of you, son.
Hey, man,
That's what you want.
I'm not good at a lot of shit, but I'm pretty good at this dad thing.
I'm pretty good at the dad thing, but I'm gonna destroy my son's nuts when he turns 14.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
Cody's gonna do it but in a different way to his own son.
Man, it's eye for an eye out here, bro.
He's 14.
I don't give 3 shits.
He's not even 14.
At that point, you become
referencing 10
accountable
years
for your
ago.
actions.
Yeah, didn't you say it happened? The one that you talked about, he was 4, right? So
Nah, he's got me a
you've been
couple more times.
premeditating this since he was 4.
How do you even hold on to a thought that long?
Man, I am an addictive personality. I hold resentments. I haven't
Jesus.
dealt with that one yet. He's got 2 years.
What happens
Better
if it's
hope-
really
See, I would argue
disappointing?
with that. Most addicts are all about the instant gratification. So
What happens if it's
Yeah.
really disappointing when you do it? Like, oh, that's not really what I expected. Your son just resents you for the rest of his life.
That'd be awesome if he's like taking jujitsu. But like, Will doesn't know. Throws it, just grabs him in a wrist, moves into an arm bar.
Seriously.
Say you're a bitch, Dad. Say you're a bitch.
That would be good.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be pretty.
No, then you'd
I'm
be
gonna
like,
start working with little
my
Will.
work is done.
That would be pretty awesome. Well, you know, it's just one of those things.
Is it?
Yeah.
What is one of those things?
Just one of those things that has to be, man.
No, I don't think it is because you're the first one. And you're not a trendsetter, I can tell you that.
Good.
All right, so this has gone from generation to generation. Happened to my grandpa and my dad. My brother kicked a shit out of me at every situation he could growing up, right? But once I got to that age where I actually fought back, my mom just picked up a chair and watched. You know, like I understand that, but the whole dad hitting the
You're
son
literally
of a
just
nut-
assaulting your 14-year-old.
and the fact that you're planning it. That's I think that's
For 10 years.
Yeah, I think that's the bad thing. Is it's a huge long plan.
I mean, it's carefully calculated.
You've been planning it almost as long as he's been alive.
yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the world.
Although I do hate that. You have to understand where it's coming from. When Cody is the one saying, I don't know about this parenting.
Yeah.
Cody has the worst parents like ever. He's got classic white parents, which is just shitty.
Yeah.
I mean, you got. Yeah.
I mean, Cody has anxiety because of his mom. Like, that's not
Yep.
good. That's not what you want.
I feel you there.
Yeah, white parents are shitty. For the most part. It's rare to have good white parents.
Damn white people.
White? No, white.
A
I do
typical
not
white nuclear
understand
family?
white family. I do not.
I don't either. I wish I had your
I
family.
don't know. I'm gonna argue
White
on
people
this.
out.
No.
You would
Argue.
because you obviously have a good family.
Yeah.
But my family's white.
Yeah, I said typical.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Typical white
All right.
family.
Well, see, I
Like,
think
all-
you're thinking of typical maybe Kansas white family.
No.
I don't know, man. Like, I know a lot. Like, I mean, I'm from California, and almost aside from them all being divorced, but that happens. I mean, it's a 50% thing, whatever. But damn, like my white friends would be the ones that like not prepared for anything at school. Their parents never helped them out with like studying. Like packed a lunch for them, whatever. They would be the ones like always hanging out at my house, and their parents would never call. Like they're weird. And now, as I'm older, like their parents have nothing to do with them, and like they had nothing to do with them. Like even in
Yeah.
their 20s, I'm like, how's that a thing? Like my mom called. Like I talk to my mom and dad probably every day. Well, at least every day, once a day. Like they're saying white people are weird. You can't have this whole family thing down.
Damn white people.
I know.
I'm not white.
Everybody looks at Jay like, what do you got now? We all
I
agree.
can't add anymore. Mexican,
We all disagree.
I can just say, as a Mexican, we got the best family support. Like all my Mexican.
Yeah, well, now, but wait a minute
It's
now.
because you got the numbers.
Maybe back in maybe
We
back
have to.
maybe back in your time when you were growing up. But Mexican women today are lazy, just like white women that you're referring to. You don't have that whole home cooked tamale bullshit going on that you did back in the day.
Well, how many Mexican people do you know?
A lot.
Do you know them?
Yeah.
For one, the making of, aside from it just being super racist,
I was gonna say what? So I
I'm
guess
racist, but you just said white families are weird.
that's all right.
That's a
I don't
fact,
understand
though.
you
That's
damn
a
white.
fact.
It's a fact that Mexicans make tamales.
You have white privilege.
That's not all they eat, though.
But how is that not a fact?
You have white privilege.
Yeah.
I don't have white privilege.
This is coming
I'm
from a white
Mexican.
guy.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Aside from that, I mean, do any women that you know?
Make tamales?
No, make food. Like,
No, if they did, I would hit them up like $10 for a dozen.
that is a big Christmas thing. It's a whole tradition.
Tamales do kick ass.
Yes.
White people have family traditions too, man.
We sit around a table and yell at each other,
No, your family might.
and we always have that fucking
Well, Mexicans do.
what are those purple things that people never eat? The slices.
The beet?
Beets.
Or
No,
the cranberry sauce?
cranberry
Cranberry
sauce.
sauce. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know why people even have that anymore.
I know a lot of people that eat.
I don't know anyone that
Damn
eats that.
pilgrims.
But no, I'm just saying, you're talking about a world where a Mexican woman doesn't have to work, but they have to work now. Like, just like white women, just like...
Well, it
black
doesn't
women,
matter.
just
If you
like
got
all
30
women.
people in a household, she doesn't have to work.
Jesus.
And that's kind of true, but usually they move in there.
And I'm not going to disagree. All right.
But no, usually they do. It's the grandparents that don't work, because we take care of our own. We don't-
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
The state doesn't take care of it.
But
like white people.
traditionally speaking,
That's because the state won't help 'em 'cause
traditionally
they're illegal.
speaking, the women,
we don't have to.
the women were up until just recent generations very traditional about that. They took care of their families. They took care of their husbands. Because that's your culture. That's what you do.
They still do way more than white. I'm just saying. Like,
I'm not going to disagree with
They
that.
pack their lunch and they do all that, but then they got to go to work. Hardest working people in America are Mexican women, out of doubt. And the laziest are Mexican men. Because those women take care of everything. I'm there. I like that.
I got tired of sitting up for it.
I agree with that.
Speaking of lazy, I don't even want to sit up to the mic, so I'm just
The
going to bring
lazy
it to
white dude right there.
I mean, like my mom does everything. And
Your
that's just
mom's an
typical.
actual superhero, though.
Yeah, I
She
mean,
really
Seems like
is.
it. She seems like it.
and that's just typical.
Have you met her?
That's how Mexican women.
She knows me by my name.
Right.
I talked to her like maybe twice.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, so they're tight.
We are.
But that's the thing, though. Like, that's another thing about Mexican moms. They remember everyone's name. They really do. Like,
It's
I remember I'd met her like one time, and then the next time I saw her at his work, he was like, "Oh, hi, Cody." I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, I was walking.
curse.
I didn't even recognize
I was
her.
walking out of the store with her, and she's like, "Hey, Matt, I really like your car."
How do you
I was
know what
like-
car I drive?
Well, thank you.
It's a total curse. I mean, in
Yeah.
high school and even college,
Yeah.
my parents would like help guide my friends, and I'm like, just leave them alone. Especially when it got to like my girlfriend, where I'm like, I want her to have a shitty self-esteem so I can plug her in the ass. What the fuck are you doing?
Don't tell her she looks beautiful.
Yeah, no.
What are you doing?
Stop this shit.
You don't have
Always been a
self-worth?
piece of shit, Jay. That's what
How long you been on the crack,
Who I
sweetheart?
am.
It's the white part of him that's battling.
I know to play the game.
Oh, I could so see you like scouting the halls, like for the most insecure woman out there.
yeah.
If you ever want
I
to get
can't.
laid, that's what you do.
I can't. I think he's a sweetheart.
No.
I
God.
really do.
He
I think
prays.
he's all talk.
No, I don't.
No, yeah, Cody knows me.
Yeah, I really.
Did
He's
you
not
not
on.
hear him earlier? He trained his wife.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah, but every good man should.
exactly.
I mean,
Right from the get go
Fuck
too.
you.
You shouldn't,
I mean, I wouldn't say that word.
because as soon you got to teach them.
gotta help them
As soon
assimilate.
as soon as you're in a new relationship and you say that bullshit about, oh, I would do anything for you. I'd love to see you smile. That's it. It's game over. You got to be a dick. Because as soon as you're like,
You're
I would give
100%
you,
right.
I'd give you anything in the world if I could. It's done.
No, yeah, it's over.
Game over.
She don't want anything to do with you.
Oh yeah. No, she'll want everything to do with you.
Oh, this is
Oh, but,
great
like-
shit.
You'll be her bitch.
Matt's
yeah.
over there pulling the skin
That's
off
if
his
she
face
can.
because he wants to say something really bad.
That's because
It's
you're
not-
in trouble.
it's not fair,
That's
though.
because you did that.
No,
I did what?
You said all that shit. I know you did.
I said all of what shit?
All the shit that I just said.
I say that daily.
Exactly, and that's why you're
Me
whipped.
too.
I hope
not
that
whipped.
you have multiple marriages and you're like third wife.
No,
You're,
I
like,
don't.
in your
That's 'cause I'm
50s,
smart.
You're like, oh, now I have to retrain this old dog. You know. Fuck.
Well, I mean, listen. I don't have multiple marriages. I don't have
Not
any
yet.
marriages.
I have a damn fridge.
See, that's the thing, though.
Baby, I'll give you everything in the world. Can I have a fridge?
except
No.
for a fridge.
Nope.
See, that's the thing. I don't even
Where
want
am I
to.
supposed to put my guitars?
Yeah.
I don't even want to commit to a fridge, and I'm going to commit to a woman. No, I'm good.
No, but okay, women typically almost always go after assholes. Always. We've all
Which I don't get.
experienced it.
And you
We've
know how many
all
times I've
experienced
heard,
that.
like, oh, that's not true. Women just like a nice guy, but that's
No,
not. They
women
say
hate
that,
nice guys.
and then as soon as you're the nice guy, they're like, oh, I think we should just be friends. And then she's dating Biker Joe.
Okay, so I would agree.
So
somewhat
basically-
of this,
so
but
basically-
the women are immature.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yes. No. I mean, once you're
Because I agree. Like through high school, I only had like maybe two
And
or three
college?
girlfriends.
Yeah.
And it's because I was a nice guy. I was.
That girl.
Hey, if you want
All
to keep
girls
it,
are that
ladies,
girl.
if you want to keep your man around, let him steal your PlayStation.
And $300.
$300.
Fuck. I wish more people knew that.
He ain't coming back. He
He
gone.
There you go.
Changed his address and everything.
Tax refund and the PlayStation. Go.
But no, up until the point when they realize that they're just as attracted to the comfort and the companionship. But that's usually when they're in their 30s or 30 or, you know, in that range.
And then they're ruined.
Or some are more mature.
Fuck you.
Emotionally, you name it.
Physically.
It's done. I wasn't gonna say that because I've seen some bomb-looking chicks in their 30s, but mentally they're fucked. They're ruined.
A lot of them because they've been dating
Exactly.
assholes.
That's the
Yeah,
point.
I've been dating
That's
guys
the
like
point.
you.
But they wouldn't if he was a nice guy.
That's not true though.
See some nice looking lady walking down the street crying. This son of a bitch didn't even have a refrigerator.
No,
But see, you say that.
Wouldn't even
but-
buy me a fridge.
No, but see, here's the thing. You say that, but look at the town that we're currently in. They all go after like the trap house coke addicts.
yes.
Tell me I'm wrong. How many couples out
I'm
there?
dangerous. I'm a thug.
This
or
is
whatever.
coming from somebody who like has worked with Jay in the past. I see more couples that look like they both just got out of jail than like, oh, you know what? That's a really respectable looking couple. They look happy. They're treating their kid right and everything. No, they're missing teeth. They're wearing literal rags. Their car's really
Neck
nice
tattoos.
though. Their car is always really nice though.
But you can't really judge a book by its cover either.
Nah, but when every book's the
You're
same,
right.
You just can't. You can't.
when every book's the same though.
You can't judge a book by its cover.
I don't judge books by the cover, but they all look the same.
The thing
Nah,
about
but
it,
on the inside they're all the same. So if every cover's the same, I'm just saying, chances are
well, I get
they just go after the really trashy, like, well, if you can give me Coke, I don't need a refrigerator.
yeah, they
That's
just
what I
think
need to start doing. I need to start selling Coke.
God,
then
help me.
then they'll
my
forget
God,
about my
yes.
refrigerator.
This just
You really
this
should.
just outweighs
Eight
the
more
whole
minutes.
punch of
Eight
Little
more
Will and the
minutes.
nuts thing.
then they'll forget about their fridge and
But
the
what
stove.
if they were nice, respectable-looking couples before, and then all of a sudden,
They got into coke.
I don't know. Then
Cocaine.
that's
is
a
a
fair
powerful
point,
drug.
but yeah, it is.
No, but I mean that's still
Just
taken away from what I'm saying.
But bad shit happens to good people all the time.
I'm
Oh,
not
I'm
even the
painfully
he's the
aware
one
of
that
that.
brought in the whole. I'm just saying women, younger women, getting like dating age until you're like 30, which yeah, they don't like nice guys. You're fucked if you're a nice guy. So you got to be an asshole. That's all I'm saying. And then when you get older, you have to change that a
Transition.
little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying being a complete like you don't punch them or something. No.
No,
But
not if
unless
you
they
want to
need
keep
it.
your guns.
you do let them know, you know. Like, you're a little goofy, you know, like
A little
you-
goofy.
You let them know
You're a little goofy.
They're not on par, you know, and that's fine until you know you develop a relationship.
You're a little silly.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean like if they got some shitty haircut or something, you let them. You
Tell
know,
them your bangs look like shit.
come on.
No
if you
one
want-
wears bangs.
If you really want to be a lesbian, then you know get out of the room.
The Dyke Fest is 2 blocks down.
It's not politically
Oh,
correct.
relationship advice from
The
these
Dyke
people.
Midget Fest. How's that?
I love it. I think it's funny. This is good radio.
Dyke Midgets?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
It's lesbian little people. Okay, get the terms
No.
right.
Okay, if you can't say lesbian though, because not all of them look like dykes.
Is Dyke a?
They're the butchers.
Is that a bad term?
Here we go
Oh,
with this.
I'm looking directly at Matt because Matt would know.
Aren't you a dyke?
You're the
Look,
most.
I already tried to argue something earlier. And you guys just like took a big old shit all over that. So
No, but you are the
Then
most.
don't be
PC,
wrong.
Probably the most woke out of all of us.
Please don't say woke.
that's terrifying.
Look at him.
I'm a white male. There is no way.
And you can't get any better than that.
and I believe in.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yes, I went there.
I
don't hear any
so What
arguments,
was your
so-
question?
Is Dyke is that an acceptable term anymore?
No,
No.
it's a slur.
Why would
okay.
Why would I say it if it was acceptable?
I don't know. Well, because you guys both were firing it off, and I was like, at first I thought like,
I
oh,
didn't
that's-
say it.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
You said dyke midgets, and I said, yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cody was the only one firing that up.
Okay, well, he was
How the
agreeing.
hell do I? Just because I have an afro don't mean you can't wrap me into that shit
Okay,
show.
he was agreeing with it.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I didn't hear a holy shit.
Taking the afro.
The afro
I'm
was going-
separating
You
myself.
still got a little.
Got a little curl left in
Yeah.
there. Oh, there it went.
Oh, damn, my afro.
He looked like Lamar was over last night.
My PlayStation's gone.
Him and his alopecia of his nuts.
No, technically, dyke is an appropriate one, and probably butch isn't either. But how else do you describe them?
Gay little people.
No, I'm talking about if they look like a truck.
This is where he starts. This is Cody thinking he is PC.
This is this is
Like, hey Mac, how you doing?
this is
What's up, Peterbilt?
Oh my god!
What would an international look like?
Yeah, exactly. If they,
It's a Mexican dog.
I don't know how
How
else.
can work?
I don't want to say manly because like they don't look manly is the problem. They just look insert.
I did
At
have
any given point, we could have turned the volume down on his microphone.
I did have a friend though,
Why would you?
that argued the fact that lesbian and gay people aren't lesbian and gay. Like they don't really like each other because they define roles that are man and woman. And so yeah, they just there was this whole argument about how gay can't exist. It's a horrible argument and I completely respect that, but that is kind of weird that you don't have and like I know a lot of gay people and lesbian and yeah, they,
Are any of them midgets that look like trucks?
no, well, a couple. But yeah, they do. Like they do go after like kind of a manly look, and I don't know. That is kind of a weird thing.
I don't know. Someone's got to wear the pants, I guess.
It's just the trend, man. I mean that's it's. I think it's more of a form of identification than anything.
You mean like they would want to have like a sex change, or
I wouldn't necessarily say that because I don't understand that lifestyle. But if from the outside looking in, I would think that it's more of a way of identification to other people of that genre.
I
That
don't
you
know
could
if-
say, hey, you can look across the room and say, okay, we're on the same page.
I don't even know though if it would be for everybody else as it would be for themselves. I mean, because just that role inside the house. Okay, you're the man role, I'm the woman role, so why not? You know.
Well, Cody don't have that.
Which?
although what's the man role?
The man of the house.
Why are you putting gender roles here?
How often?
Are you?
how often
Are you
I
assuming
use
that men can't do women's work and women can't do men's work?
I use that all.
I'm
the
kind of
time.
offended here, actually.
With your wife?
Constantly. Of
course you do.
I'm always calling her a sexist. 'Cause she's like, you should take out the trash. That's a man's job. And I'll be like, well, you should clean and cook because that's a man's job. Oh, wait, I hired a nanny, a housekeeper, because that's my job, bitch. Do what I tell you to. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, if you make the
I'm
money.
kidding. No, but I do. I'm always like, what? I thought we were beyond that. I thought we were equal. We're all equal. We all do the same jobs, right? So how
It
that
is still
my
they have
job?
to do something.
Women can be the most sexist.
Oh yeah.
But it doesn't have to be with the whole work, just
Well then,
intellectual roles.
so
What?
What you're saying? Men are stupid?
I would agree with that.
I mean,
No, I mean, but usually.
You both can't just be intelligent?
Why can't you just shut the fuck up?
I don't know. I'm just trying to understand.
You
like-
understand how long I've been wondering that same thing?
no, go ahead. I want to hear.
No, I'm done.
No, I really.
Fuck off. You're not gonna hear it now.
So then I'm right. You're,
not-
you're just saying that.
she's not biting.
I am curious, though. What do you mean? Like,
Too bad.
come on. I'll keep him quiet.
Shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
What is it? Like, what do you mean? Because they do. That is a double standard. against
Not really,
men.
because traditionally in a household,
Well, let's
there's
just say in
the
general.
men and the women have different roles that they bring to the table. That's what makes a successful household.
No, I disagree with that completely.
You can still be equal, but still have different parts.
Sure.
You can be
That's what I'm
equal,
saying.
but why does one have to be a gender-specific role?
Yeah.
Because, okay, say there's 6 tons of gravel outside that needs spread in the driveway. I'm not going to make my wife go do that.
No, but your
I'm
wife-
going to go do that.
But what
You
if your
pay
wife could
somebody
just
to do
hire
it.
someone for it?
Well, then great. Then good on her. I'll sit around and
Where,
watch
where
football
did
with
you
you
get
guys.
6 tons of gravel?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just saying.
Why are you trying this job with your heart, bro?
Why you gotta question this shit?
And why are you doing it? Why don't you get like a truck?
Yeah, you're gonna get kicked out
So
because you do rent. Sean Hannity is gonna kick you out.
I fixed the toilet lid.
No, but I mean simple stuff though, like I get moving like furniture or
say
whatever,
that
but
you're-
why is taking trash out a guy's job And
Why does it got to go back to the physical labors, though? I mean, why can't it just be the mental roles?
do you
because
mean
it
by
always
mental
goes
roles?
back to that, though.
Well, fuck that.
Like, because-
and the mental roles.
I'm still really curious what you mean about mental rules.
It's just
Like typically, the male is the provider.
But that's physical.
Yeah, it's physical.
Not really.
That's
It's
going
not
out.
because-
That's
You
going out
provide
and
you
earning
provide
money.
emotional support to your family,
Okay.
right?
So
Well, you probably won't.
Is that-
You're going to go broke with child support. I'm just telling you. If you continue on the path you're going down, you better move to somewhere else other than Kansas because you're fucked, pal.
Moving out of the country.
Emotionally, Cody is going to be like Arlie Army in Platoon.
no, we don't have to worry about him because he's going to continue taking him up the ass.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he likes it.
Yeah. It's a nice change of pace.
He has about 30 small African children up his ass right now. But yeah, no,
That's where your 13-foot shot went, huh?
I said Mexican. He's further up. He's in the upper intestine. That's how fast it comes out. No, but like, what do you like? But it does go back to the physical rules, though.
It doesn't have to. It only goes back to the physical roles because that's where you guys take it.
No, that's where women take it.
Yeah, I definitely.
I never. If I said, and I'm being honest here,
But right
if
now,
I said,
right now though, it's the woman that's trying to keep you out of it. You are the one that's taking it to the physical fucking levels.
no, hold on. If I said you need to cook, that's your job, I would not be here right now. That would not work with my. I wouldn't even say that. But she can say you should take out the trash. That's your job. That's a man's job. That's the double standard I'm talking about.
I see that. However, that's just in your house. I mean, that's in your
That's in
That's
general.
not. That's in every
in
house.
general.
It happens a lot of places, but it's not everywhere.
I mean,
Listen, if it happens in 90% of the place, it's not everywhere. But
My wife and I share responsibilities for the most part. We like cooking. We
because you
both like
didn't train
cooking.
her.
no,
Yes, according to Cody, my
Matt-
relationship is fucked.
Yeah,
I'm not saying
you
it's
know,
fucked. I'm saying
we're
wait,
just
wait,
stupid
wait.
for giving a shit.
As the relationship expert here, Matt has the most healthy relationship out
Right.
of anyone here.
Well, I don't know about Big Will.
We got a very, very healthy relationship.
He's punching his kids in the nuts.
I forgot about that.
I'm using that as a basis for everything now.
We got a healthy relationship.
He doesn't trust
And
anyone.
It's
Yes,
it's,
he doesn't trust anyone to do it.
it's but yeah, I mean, you guys. I'm sorry that you got.
I'm just breaking this out into like a factory setting or whatever. The woman is never the one that has to stack pallets. She's the one that gets to sweep up the floor. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm. But like, if we're equal, then it shouldn't be that way. That's all I'm
Do
saying.
you only want to equal when you don't want to take the trash out?
Right.
Yes.
That's what it seems like.
No, I mean because I technically take care of the cooking and cleaning, and I spend
Then obviously
majority of
you
the
were
time.
the one doing the training. She was.
Oh shit!
Here's how it is.
Here we go.
No, I mean I just pay someone to do it.
I say I do it, but that means I
do
pay
it
somebody.
because I pay someone, and then I hang out with my kid. Like I'm more the parent than she is, like by far. So I mean, obviously, I don't know, take out the trash. I'm just saying in general.
I mean,
There's
there's
double
certain things
standards.
like I mow the lawn. She doesn't do that, and usually I pay somebody to do it. But
right.
There's always some neighborhood kid dragging a mower behind him.
But that's only because I don't have a working mower right now, right? So, and it's cheaper to pay
And
somebody
it's
than
hot
to go
outside.
get.
Yeah, it's shitty.
But like we both take turns cooking. Like it just depends what we want to eat. One of us makes certain recipes, and the other
yeah,
makes others.
yeah.
We both do laundry, but there are some things like, and then there's times like right now. Supposedly she's cleaning the house. I tried cleaning the house yesterday, and she's like, "Oh no, I don't want to do it today. I'll do it, when you go do your show." And I'll be like, "No, please, no, no, I must do it now." So, like, there are certain things, and she has said a lot of times, she's like, "I wish I had supper ready for you and stuff." I'm like,
Why? Yeah,
I
I'm
don't,
with you.
I don't give a shit about that. Like, we can.
Not your
Right,
job. You
that's
worked
what
all day.
I do.
Yeah.
That's the same shit that I say. It's like, you're not the only fucking person that can
Yeah.
cook in this house.
Yeah.
Why is it on you to have dinner ready after you've worked the same 8-hour shift, 9-hour shift that I have today?
Yeah, I totally.
We
agree
can
with
go
that.
pay someone to cook for us.
Yeah. Now there
Right.
are certain things like the ferret cage. I don't touch that shit. That's her. That's
See,
hers.
I draw the
She
line at
does
the
that.
cat.
Yeah.
I don't. They wanted the cat. It's their responsibility.
She doesn't want it. Too
But
bad
when
she threw it in a
comes to,
dryer.
when it comes to decision making of the household, I'm sure you guys sit down and have a conversation.
I make all decisions.
Yeah.
Final.
Yep.
That's exactly where I'm going. The man usually finalizes the decision.
Yeah.
You guys sit down and have.
I
a
entertain her
conversation.
interests.
I love I'm changing Matt.
No, yeah, we make decisions together.
Oh, there's the bitch.
But it's usually, it's usually the man that finalizes the decision.
It's usually because the man has
I
to
guess.
deal with the decision in a lot of ways.
That's where I'm going. It's not just a physical. It's the mental roles also.
Right. Although some of what I was saying too about like the biggest double standards are against men was also like bigger than that. Like, for instance, the Me Too movement has not picked up. I hear about it all the time. Like, oh, and there's still sexual harassment in work, and there's still this. People are grabbing people, whatever, and that's fucked up. That's true. But there are so many cases, like at least 2 a week, of female teachers banging male students, and no one talks about it. No one gives a
That's
shit.
because if your kid
Shut up. Because if it was a girl, it would be a huge thing.
is
If it was
17, a
female-
senior in high school,
Because
In fact, I see a lot of
girls.
girls laughing about it.
As a guy, it's demeaning as a guy to come out and be like, "Oh, I was sexually harassed," you know, as where.
They all talk like
So
that.
They'll talk like Cody on a Saturday night.
Thanks for
Sorry.
dealing with my insecurities.
Sorry.
This is why I don't come.
Your insecurity is that you can't talk like a guy. I think you're
That's a
doing
good
pretty well in
problem.
life.
Yeah.
I'm fixing to throw something.
I'm just saying.
Whatever.
Maybe you don't have it as bad as women make it seem to be.
But we know.
Do what?
What?
What'd you say?
I don't think I
Stop
said
taking.
you were
Stop
supposed to
running
keep
away
him
with
quiet.
this. I'm trying.
Yeah, you're supposed to be keeping him in
I'm
check.
trying.
Keep your animals on a leash.
Trying my ass
I'm-
off. Once have I ever seen you look
Listen,
over and say,
I'm
"Shut the fuck
kind
up."
of laughing.
I'm a fisherman. I throw the line out and I slowly reel it in and wait for someone to bite. And
No, you're
so
even
far,
worse than that.
I'm like 6 for 6.
You let me throw the line out, and then
you had a good
jump
catch
on
today.
it. You're like a fucking bear.
You come up
You're-
and steal the fish and take the
I'm
credit.
the one fishing.
You're the fisherman in the pond. I'm the bear at the top of the waterfall waiting for the salmon that are running from you.
You're taking a poop in the water. Shut up.
Listen,
But
gotta
no,
go
I'm just
somewhere.
saying those cases come out though, and they're public, and no one gives a shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Just like no one cares
media
about.
still covers. No, I mean I haven't seen them in a lot.
No, they
but
don't.
Oh,
Just like within the last year, they were. Yeah.
do you listen to Todd and Tyler?
Sometimes.
They do at least 2 of those a week.
Yeah.
I pay attention, but like that's the thing I'm talking about. Like no one would care. Like as society, they don't care.
It's not
We
that
don't
they
care.
I think she's right though. As a guy, if
Preface that again.
if
to make
I
it
was
more
in
clear.
if I was in high school,
He's trying to convince
right?
himself.
And I ended up sleeping with my teacher.
It would fuck you up. It
Even
really
if no, not me, because I'd be the guy that's like, dude, Miss Abbott, yeah, nailed her.
I like how
But
you.
You
it's
know,
not
but-
somebody that you were wanting.
But
Come
but
on.
so
Yeah.
but if I felt offended by it, it would be a lot more strenuous as a guy to come out and say that, because there isn't the support groups for men that are sexually assaulted or harassed that there is women.
But see, even you as a man, you did the quote unquote like
On man.
yeah, men. Yeah.
As a
but
man.
it's out there, like especially being like a father. My God, if some teacher fucked my kid, that would. And Matt, you know, I'm sure you could agree with this, male or female, it fucks you up.
Oh, yeah.
To be, and especially have an older.
But
partner.
9 times out of 10, it's the male students that are trying to induce the freaking.
I wouldn't say 9 out of 10. That's a little high.
That sounds like Cody saying every woman's a liar, and none of the.
I know what
And
you're
she's
saying.
proven my
There's
point.
definitely some. Yeah.
The majority. I mean, it's just kind of like I nailed. Like he was saying, I nailed that. It's like a conquest. They want to go out and freaking.
Oh yeah, dude, I would have went to the
Yeah, I was
party
gonna
that
say-
night and got a beer and been like, "Yep, I just left her house,
No, exactly.
peed in her butt."
That doesn't make it healthy or right. That's what I'm talking
Lettuce isn't healthy or right, but they tell you to eat it.
Not right now. It's
Yeah, because E. coli.
not. Coli is out there.
If you weren't in your own little world, you'd probably know that.
But,
Oh, I know about it, but it's not in
Vanity.
Kansas, so who gives a shit?
And let's be honest, like, you can't. If you're a 15-year-old kid, 14-year-old kid, you don't have game. You don't have
No.
game to talk to a 35-year-old
Are you
woman.
serious right
Yes,
now?
I'm 100%
I know
sure.
some kids
because
that talk more game than what adults do.
because if you're a 35-year-old woman who's a teacher, you shut that down. You ain't gonna let that happen.
You
You're
set the boundaries,
You're not
as
gonna
Matt
let
would
some
say.
14-year-old kid run game on you. You just shut up, stupid. Get back to class. And that, so they're letting them do that. I mean, if that's even the case, and I agree with Matt. I think it's probably at least 50-50 that there's more. The teacher's got to be interested in playing ball. I mean, you can't. I was 14, 15. You're insecure. You can't. You can barely run game on kids, on girls your
Yeah, but
own age.
these teachers are extremely insecure too.
Right.
Yeah, but you're talking about 14 or 15. I mean,
I'm not giving it an excuse. I'm just saying that's why.
I just don't think that mentally that situation affects a man as much as it would a woman.
and it does. I would almost guarantee you.
If he's the one who wants to get laid,
Right.
From an older woman, yes.
why? If
And
he's
that's
the one who
you're
wants
not
to get
mentally
laid,
prepared for
Have you
that.
guys seen 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah,
No.
no,
I mean,
come on.
He's kind of right, though. Like, it will fuck you up later
He's
on
a
in
little
life.
messed up. Just a tad.
did he fuck his teacher?
No,
older
it was
woman.
it was an
Oh.
older woman. It was his mother's friend that
Who basically raped him.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
It
different
will
though.
fuck you
Well,
up.
if you're a teenager and you're having
If you
sex
get
with a
raped, how is it-
30-year-old
if you get
woman,
raped,
How is it different?
he didn't.
He says
want
it's
it.
different.
if you didn't want
It's
it,
not
yeah,
different.
that's totally different.
It's not.
If you want to fuck somebody and you fuck them,
Right.
that's different than getting
It's trophy.
raped. Yeah, completely different.
But what we're saying is it's not always like that.
Yes.
That's
I
our,
agree.
That's our argument.
I agree.
And I'm even saying, even if they want it, it's still fucked up and shouldn't happen. And should be made up because it still will fuck you up.
How does it fuck you up?
yeah, I don't get that.
Well, for one, I mean, and again, it was a long time ago I read this article, but it messes up your issues with like relationships, for like your ability to commit, your respect in women.
That explains a lot.
You basically turn into Van Wilder.
In a lot of ways, yeah, and like you said, a
So it makes you
conquest.
think that you're better than what you really fucking are because
They-
you tapped that ass.
Essentially, yeah. I mean, it's kind of heroin at a young age.
I'm the one with the
Like,
trophy
you're
on the wall, not
constantly-
you.
You're constantly chasing that drag, and then and that's just what I know of. I mean, I know there was a huge article about how much it fucks a kid up, just a kid in general, because we're not mentally developed until what 22.
we're guys. We're not
I think-
mentally
and
developed
Matt
at
would
any
even-
age.
Matt would even argue higher, but like,
25.
What does Matt
yeah,
know,
that's
though?
kind of what I was saying.
Matt doesn't know anything
All this
about it.
No, he's not
fancy
educated.
schmancy
Come on.
degrees.
He's not
That
educated.
don't
If
make
it's
a
not Final
shit
Fantasy,
bit
he
of
doesn't
difference.
know anything.
I'm just saying, like, but it should be just as bad, but it's not. No one cares.
I get that. I see that.
And that's all I'm saying. Like, there's just another double standard. And like, but that one's okay. The other one, genital mutilation, which happens quite a
Oh,
bit more
God,
than you
yeah,
think, and women
definitely.
laugh about it. Ah, he got his dick chopped off.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. But if it was the other way around, we would fry that motherfucker that chopped off a woman's clit. Like, it wouldn't even be. Everybody would see him as public enemy number one. That's all I'm saying. Just double standards.
What you got, Matt?
Nothing.
I'm hung up on the whole getting my dick cut off thing. That just makes
Yeah,
me
I think if
cringe.
you have to resort to violence for that, I don't know. Like I've seen the argument, well, if he shouldn't be cheating then. Fuck off.
What is-
Listen,
how
I'm
dare
not
you.
There were
saying
many times I thought about cutting my ex's dick off, and it wasn't due to cheating.
right. I know. I'm just saying that's the argument I usually see is
That's
well,
what I see,
he's a
too.
shitty person, so he shouldn't be cheating. He deserves it. And I'm sorry. I'm not saying like it's not shitty to cheat. Don't get me wrong. Don't twist my words. But to literally ruin someone like that.
Well, yeah, because I mean, you're
And-
taking something and you're taking advantage of it and trying to use it to force it on other people. I mean, why should you have that weapon?
Yeah, why do we need AR-15s?
Well, you're talking. He's
Wait.
talking about a guy cheating though, which is what.
Yeah.
And
I've
but there's
seen-
other. I just said, and you said, oh yeah, but that's what the majority of it. But I'm saying there's other reasons too.
There definitely are, and I'm not saying that those are right either. I'm not saying it's right on either side.
I don't think it's right to harm somebody, period, out of... There's just no reason for it.
Out of anger?
There's just no reason to
Yeah.
harm anybody.
Are you serious right now?
I don't know.
I'm trying to turn over a new leaf.
It
Are
depends.
you fucking for real?
It's,
He loves
no,
his
wait.
dick.
I'll say this. It depends on the situation or the how you follow through with it. If someone's shit talking your wife.
I'm going to break your jaw.
Oh, but
Exactly.
there's no need for
Now-
for physical harm.
Now wait. Hang on. What I'm saying is, let's pretend that I was married and then regret this decision later. I would beat the shit out of them if they were doing that, but I wouldn't go and cut off their dick.
Like,
I'd give them a
permanently-
good
Wait,
beating.
If you raped your wife, would you want to cut off his?
No,
I
I'd
would
kill him.
want to, but I
See?
wouldn't. But I
Nah,
wouldn't.
I'd kill him.
Nah.
I mean, I'd kill
Nah.
him.
I
But if it
Don't.
okay, say it happened over and over and over again, would you do it?
well, it wouldn't because I'd send him to jail. But
I would also question what my wife's doing. Like,
Why
I'd
couldn't
make
you?
him
part of
taste
me
the
would be like,
velvet.
is this really rape? Like, if it's happened
I mean,
this
you
many
might have
times,
Why?
Why you gotta ask why?
Because
We're
I
in a
wanna know.
hypothetical here, anyways. So there,
Right.
You can't send him to fucking jail.
If I can't send him to jail, I don't know. I don't. You don't kill him, Will, because
Yeah,
then
you
you're
kill him.
going to jail.
So you take away his weapon, cut off his dick.
I don't know.
I think you just plant one right in between his eyes and let him sit around in the sun and get the dead shakes.
I don't think.
I would agree. If she's using it as a weapon and she's fucking forcing it on other people, fucking.
But I don't think that's the argument, though. The argument is that when it happens for something that's not even a crime, like cheating, which is a lot.
That
of
is
it.
a crime.
Rape? No, it's not.
Adultery is a crime.
Are you going to go to jail for it?
You can. There have
For
been
cheating.
There have been people that have been put in jail for cheating.
There are states that adultery is a crime.
That's retarded.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, I'm not even
It's-
going to
it-
say
but
that's
it's
stupid.
true, though.
I'm
It-
going to
it-
actually
it's-
throw
it's
the
true.
R-bomb down on
Yeah.
that. That is retarded.
Rape and child molesting is the only one that I would probably make the argument
Yes.
for the dick thing.
Nah, just
And
kill
I
him.
don't even
That's
know
it.
if the...
Just kill him. Why let him live?
I'd say nutsack, but you can't produce a boner without your nuts.
That's true. But
Sexual.
and then you can at least be, I guess. I don't know.
It's
Whatever.
Oh,
But
about it.
I don't know. I
And,
said
and if you...
throw him in jail to the vultures.
And if
Take
you-
care of him.
That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Yeah,
too.
they don't last long in
You
gin
know.
pop, dude.
And if you threw a rubber band around someone like, Will's nuts, you'd never find out until it's too late.
Yeah, but they can always go in and have reconstructive surgery put on it. Have
Yeah.
a rod put in.
Yeah.
I definitely
I
get
know,
a
but
black
not
one.
not nuts though. When you get rid of the nuts, you're fucked.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're talking about cheating. Like at least that's where I was. You can make a reason to do anything for any reason. Like you can find a reason to kill somebody. You can find a reason to rape somebody. But I'm talking about the classic one that we've seen time and time. Like him and I were actually working on a story about that, and you would be surprised how many times a guy gets his dick cut off because he was cheating. It's like that, and then you look in the story, like in the comments and all sorts of stuff, and there's so many women. They were all like, "You go, girl," good. That shit, like that would never fly if it was a guy doing that to a girl because she cheated. That's all I'm saying. It's just another double standard. And-
I'm sure there
and-
would be guys that'd be like, "Go, bro."
No.
no.
I'm
No.
sorry. I've met a lot of shitty people, guys, and I've never met a guy who would be like, "Oh, dude, you fucking mutilated her." Yeah, you go, man.
Yeah, nah.
I've met a lot of shitty guys, and I
That's
don't
not-
think any of them would.
Nah.
It would not fly.
Nah, we wouldn't put up with it.
This is fucked up. I'm sorry, but like,
It is fucked up. And the fucked up thing about these situations I'm talking about, though, is that's what a certain group of people hold on to. And that's what they reference whenever women talk about, like, women's lib and stuff like that. They say, well, fuck them, they're doing this and that. And to get to that point where they don't have ammunition, you probably should, call out when a teacher rapes a kid. Or when a woman cuts a guy's dick off for cheating on him. Like, that shouldn't be accepted as a feminist if she's fighting for a level playing field, so you're not giving ammo to these assholes. Like I'm on the asshole sites a lot because I'm looking for ammo to use against them
Right.
on a lot of different things. 'Cause I totally am a liberal, progressive, snowflake cuckold.
piece of
you know?
shit. Fucking liberals.
And that's my big thing as a progressive. Like, we got to take away their ammo, you know.
Why do you guys get into the deep shit at the end of the
Yeah, I know. Every time.
We leave you hanging until next week.
When was the first 90 minutes of it?
It's not like anybody hasn't left. No one's listening right now. They're missing all the deep shit anyway.
You'd be
At least
surprised.
we didn't start off with poop or pee this time.
That's our thing.
Yeah, no, exactly.
That's just you and Matt's thing.
Yeah.
Loving the poop and the pee.
Pooping is healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't
Donuts
wanna
are also
not-
healthier than meth, but I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Sugar's a killer.
So is meth.
Sodium.
So,
It's the silent killer. No, that's
Sodium
cholesterol.
is
Cholesterol is the quiet killer.
Sodium will tear you up more than anything.
Cody's disease cock is a silent killer. You don't
Yeah.
feel it because it's too small, and then it's too
You
late.
just don't know what's happening. Why is it
Gonorrhea.
Yeah. Gonna syphilites?
Gonorrhea would be all right.
No, it wouldn't. Why would you say that? Why? What would even compel you to say that?
I'm just saying, if you're gonna get an
Out of all
STD,
of them, gonorrhea would be
I would
all right.
take.
There's
I would
so
take
many
gonorrhea.
others that I would probably take because you can get rid of them.
You want the hot freckles?
You can't get rid of gonorrhea.
Yeah,
Oh, well, let's see.
but it burns.
Does it?
Yeah.
Q-tip up the head of your
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. There's others you can literally just take antibiotics for. Or like a cream.
But like, okay, something like syphilis would freak me out because, from what I understand, it's really hard to detect if you have it.
Yeah.
And then, like, by the time you find out,
And then you turn into Hitler.
yeah, you're gonna die.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Right?
No,
Well,
what?
I mean-
syphilis doesn't kill you.
checked out.
Yeah, dude.
Matt's done. He's like,
It's like
I'm over this
3:20.
shit.
That's what killed. What's his name? Gangster. He went crazy.
Which one?
Yeah.
The one portrayed in Boardwalk Empire.
Oh, Al Capone?
Yes, Al Capone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Syphilis is what killed him.
I thought that was just the drugs, but
He didn't do drugs. Well, he did coke, but
Boardwalk's about Capone.
yeah.
yeah.
See, I haven't watched Boardwalk.
Oh, you should watch Boardwalk.
You should.
That's got Buscemi in it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's really good.
From what I've
About
seen, it
Atlantic
is really
City.
And dude, Michael K. Williams is
Is it
a
about
huge
Atlantic
part
City?
in like the 20s. But yeah, I mean, Michael K. Williams, has he ever done anything bad? No.
Why can't I place him?
The Wire.
The Wire.
Omar.
Omar.
Oh, yeah. Dara. I told you I checked out.
I'm just not commenting.
He's done. His 2-hour contracted time is
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. I got to get home and clean the house.
He's got to go clean the house.
I gotta get home and heal.
He's got to do.
Heal from what? Oh, Final Fantasy?
Yes.
I have to go home and heal from yesterday. That bacon and beer. That was rough.
His poop's gonna look like something you'd see at a garbage disposal.
It's like a number 3.
He's gonna smell
You don't know what it is.
like hell. Well, that about does it, man. Another episode of the pub in the books, man. Good shit going on.
And I got the poop in.
Tune in
Right at the
tomorrow,
end.
man, for Revolution Radio with Jay and Cody, 5 to 7, Tuesday, Thursday. Us. Oh, there's the high five.
Sorry, I didn't
That's
see
so
you there.
cute. Friday, the doubleheader. We'll be back.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When have we ever had a double header? When have we ever had a header?
Well,
We've been getting like
I'm
Howard
revamping.
Stern and not doing Friday.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
actually in the process of getting a co-host for that night. So
For you?
yeah, it's just so much better with a
You don't
two-part
have
show.
a co-host on your Friday show?
No.
I'll tag
So-
in sometimes. I told you I'd tag in
He
sometimes.
doesn't
Yeah, I
need
know.
Sometimes he needs a every
I can't do every time.
Well, I know, and
Because
that's
after I
it.
do a 2-hour
We can
show.
barely goddamn do our own show.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So there's that. But catch this on YouTube, man. Remember to comment, like, share the shit, man. Let everybody know what's going on. Until next time, deuces.